at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. We here at Jewellery Maker love to... You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Hello, hello, hello. Yay!
Hello.
It's been ages since we've worked together.
I know.
A year or something. It's been crazy. I am joined by the fabulous Alison. We are back. For those of you that are like, where's Jewellery Maker gone? We're back. I made it. And you've got me now until 9 o'clock tonight. So I've brought my lunch with me. I've brought my dinner with me. The only thing I haven't got is a bit of mulled wine and a mince pie.
Mince pies are around somewhere.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
No, I don't want one. I've had enough. I've had enough. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Happy Boxing Day. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. It's clearance! Woo! We're excited about clearance.
I know.
There might be an avalanche of these clearance boards behind us as well. We might start getting covered in clearance. But that's what today is all about. It's going to be fast. It's going to be pacey. I am so, beyond impressed by what Alison has created for us today. It is, oh my goodness me. Anybody who's watching who knows me knows that, snow globes are very close to my heart, and that is absolutely incredible. The detail that you've created there, and just...
Oh, thank you.
Just create a snow globe, Alison, is that what they said?
Out of wire, yeah.
Out of wire. As you do. As you do. As you do. That's brilliant, though.
Oh, thank you.
So lovely to have a challenge for something different.
It is, yeah.
Amazing. And we've got the demo coming up, but you're going to be demoing the necklace, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
This is incredible. We're gonna get started. There's just no time for anything other than deal after deal after deal after deal. And we're gonna get started with some gold-plated lobster clasps. Now it is clearance. Everything is going to low prices, and it's one of those days where you just want to get as much as you can in your stash and just take advantage. 1 p.m. until midnight tonight. I'm here till 9 o'clock tonight, and it's going to be clearance for the next 7 hours. Woo! So we're gonna get started with some. In fact, I'm going to pop them on the little mat. So we've got some beautiful gold-plated silver lobster claw clasps. 3 of these in the set, and definitely a stash essential.
Oh gosh, yes, absolutely. And they're stunning. The quality of them is so good. And you can put them if you've got any pearls or any high-end. You want something high-end to go with it.
Absolutely.
To be fair, I'll use it with any gemstone. And I'll use it with my seed beads because it then makes it a precious metal piece of jewellery.
Ah, what a great idea. So then I guess if you're selling them then you can then demand a higher price. Fantastic. Absolutely. There we go. And with clearance prices today, you may as well, haven't you? You may as well stash them up. We're going to be offering these for you today. They're £1 each.
What?
Alison, are you going to want to get your phone ready?
I have a personal shopper at home, my husband, John. You'll hear me going, John.
And last time you were here, you were calling John, weren't you? John. See, I remembered.
You did.
These are brilliant. So, again, I'd be multi-buying on these. Welcome back if you've just joined us back, by the way. Is that even English? But welcome back. And send us your texts in. What has been your best Christmas present? What's been your favourite Christmas present? Have you had a favourite Christmas present?
Oh, my favourite one. I don't know. I've had so much lovely presents. I'll have to think about which is the favourite. It's like having children, isn't it? You can't pick a favourite. They're all lovely.
I'm my dad's favourite. What did you say? Sorry, Kim. The white pearls. These are gorgeous. Look at the iridescence on these. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, yeah.
They're fabulous. Beautiful. Take a look at these. You have got the most amazing iridescence on the surface of these. They are absolutely phenomenal. And this colour as well. I mean, they say that they're white, but they're almost that kind of wedding white, kind of with an ivory tone.
Yeah, absolutely. Rather than the stark white, they've got that personality to them.
They have, yeah. And talking of stark, I had some Game of Thrones makeup brushes. That was probably my favourite.
Cool.
It was a birthday present. It was a birthday present. My birthday was Christmas Eve, so.
Oh, right.
Yes. So I had some Game of Thrones makeup brushes. They were fabulous. All the different sigils. They're really heavy. But they're so cool. Anyway, from but these are gorgeous. And again, in clearance today, you know, we associate a certain price point with pearls. When we see them in jewellery stores, you know, they demand, you know, quite a high kind of price point. That there's something that is treasured. So to be able to get these today in clearance, stock up. What have you had for Christmas then?
Well, actually, my mum got me some pearls, some black pearls, which are stunning, from Jewellery Maker,
fabulous,
which she managed to sneak by me. Which I'm quite impressed with.
I like that.
So they were stunning. I do a lot of audio because I go up and down the country in the car a lot.
I do. I love audio.
Audio books.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So I've got a couple of those in the car. I'm listening to them already.
Brilliant. Fabulous. We should be at $13.95. However, today is clearance. $13.95 is cheap as chips already for these gorgeous, beautiful pearls. However, we are going lower. You ready for the clearance deal? This is brilliant. I might text my other half actually and get him to start buying me some stuff, ordering me some stuff. This is fab.
You see, knot those and put that clasp on and you know, you've got such a high-end piece of jewellery just for doing quite a basic technique. It's brilliant. Absolutely stunning.
And it's lovely to have, like you say, have that clasp, the sterling silver with the 18 karat gold, just add that air of elegance and that kind of more considered kind of look to it. Nobody in the world would think you could get a strand of pearls for £6.95,
no.
would they?
No.
They're gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. Stock up today. Take advantage of the 1 p.m. until midnight and take advantage of all of the phenomenal deals that we've got. I really like these. I love the colour of these.
I can see those spinel. I put them with those.
It's the one to own, the spinel coming up for you. In the next hour, I do believe. Fabulous. Right.
Oh, I love those.
I love these as well. Oh my gosh. Look at these. I just adore Dendrite, and certainly this time of year it has that real snowy kind of snow scene amongst every single one of the stones. They are amazing. This strand,
beautiful.
I mean, just on its own, this strand just has so much about it. You know, you get the Dendrite agate, but then to get the Dendrite opal, just to add that value, be able to add opal. And some people don't like the traditional rainbow colours of opal, but they still want to own their birthstone. So I think this is a really lovely alternative. Again, I'm looking at the black spinel that we've got coming up as well, thinking they would be fantastic together. I've never seen a metre of Dendrite opal.
They're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
So I can imagine wrapping those on a multi-layered bracelet.
I'm going to do that right now.
Fab.
That's exactly what I was thinking. They are gorgeous.
Oh, look at that.
And, you know, every single one tells a story. And you can see you've got those kind of fern-like inclusions, which is what the Dendrite is, those like fern-like inclusions within each of these. It always reminds me of like a snow scene with like the trees kind of like popping out of the snow and just seeing, but they're just incredible. So we should be at $41.95 on these, which in itself is incredible to get an entire metre strand. I mean, that's amazing. Huge saving on these coming up for you. It is clearance.
Whoa. I like that. I want one of those, please, John.
John!
Shopping already. I was supposed to be being good.
Yeah, don't be good. It's Boxing Day. You've had Christmas. You've been good for Santa. Now you can misbehave. But look at them. Everyone up close and personal. They all tell a different story. I mean, they're beautiful as they are in a strand, but then you could like pick and choose, and you could separate these into different colours.
Yeah, you could. You could graduate them in colours. You could, you could just have all the darker ones in a piece. But I just love them like that. And for someone who does separate things off into colours and is a bit funny like that, I actually like the Dendrite, actually, naturally.
As it is, absolutely.
It's lovely.
Loads of you getting involved with this, and I'm not surprised. They are absolutely gorgeous. God, it's fast and furious today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, we've got your gold. Oh my gosh.
Now you see just some of those Dendrite in the middle of that. Beautiful.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, these are going to have to be on and gone. It's going to be a fast one. So you've got your sterling silver, gold plated. I love the richness of the gold that you've got here. Real buttery, decadent, real high-end yellow gold that you've got here. It's stunning. Really beautiful. For those of you that have not seen this before, you've got the slider mechanism, which slides up and down. I've got it upside down, so I'll turn it around so you can see the balls. And then you've got the detail, at the end mirroring what you've got here with the balls as well. So there's like silicone inside of this, right? And then it just slides.
I love it. It's just so clever.
It is really clever. 3 grams of sterling silver, drenched in 18-karat gold. I know what you pay for a designer bracelet that has this mechanism. If you went into, a department store, that has the jewellery sections, there's some really, considered designers that have these.
And it's so versatile because you can put anything in it. You can make something to go in the middle of it. You can just put a couple of gemstones, put a couple of the pearls in the middle of it, and it's done. Or you can be as elaborate as you want.
Fabulous. I like that. I like that. And it just adds that elegance. It's just fabulous. Talking of adding I haven't even had a drink today. Wearing off from yesterday, I think. We've got your gold-plated sterling silver eye pins as well. Again, the richness of gold. It's that real bold gold. Yeah. Bold gold. These are beautiful. I don't see the gold-plated eye pins very often.
Do you know, I can't remember the last time I saw eye pins of any type. And to get the gold-plated ones is fabulous. And like you say, the colour is so gorgeous.
It is.
And it goes perfectly with the findings.
Absolutely. And we bought you the clasps, the lobster claw clasps. So maybe you've never worked with the gold plating before, but a lot of people are funny about wearing gold. They're like, they don't want to wear silver because they think that it doesn't look like it's real, so they want to wear the yellow gold. I've got a lot of friends like that. I only wear yellow gold. So if you've not really, created any jewellery with the gold plating before, it's a great time to try it when we've got the clearance on.
Oh, absolutely perfect. And it's a great time to stash build as well, because you're going to get people, whether you sell or give us gifts, you'll get people who want that colour. Yeah. And you've got it there ready, because like I say, I don't know when was the last time I saw them.
Incredible. This is going to blow your socks off. We're going low, low, low. It's my little excited dance.
Multi-buy.
Multi-buy, multi-buy, multi-buy. £1.95. You're getting 10 of these. They're absolutely stunning. For somebody who's maybe watching for the first time, what would you be using these for, these lovely kind of eye pins?
So it's perfect if you want to create some sort of chain with your jewellery, because you've already got one loop created on one side. You can use them so they sort of go zigzaggy. So if you pass one through, if you pass one through the other, they sit in like a zigzag.
Yes.
Yeah, they're great for doing that.
Fantastic.
Absolutely perfect. If you're trying to finish the end of a piece and you just want a dropper below, having the eye pin is perfect.
Wonderful. It saves you making them yourself as well, right? Brilliant. £1.95 multi-buying on these. Absolutely. You're getting 10. Fantastic. Right, next up, we've got, what have we got? Some grey, I love this colour. Oh, it matches my nails. We've got some grey copper wire. This is your grey coloured silver-plated copper wire. This is weighty. Yeah. 100 metres I absolutely love this colour.
Of the 0.4?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
0.4.
Now you see, I'd mix that with the champagne gold and you get such a very, very subtle colour. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I like that a lot. I love this colour. This is so me, absolutely.
It's also quite steampunky.
Yeah.
You can go quite steampunky or industrial and really
I like
play
you.
with that sort of thing.
I like you. We're so on the same page. We are. It is, and I like having. It's not quite that gunmetal colour, but it's not like that brightness that you get from the silver. It's that wonderful kind of muted tone, and I love the idea of mixing it with the champagne as well. I love this colour with kind of rose gold as well. Those colours together.
Yeah. It will go with virtually every colour you've got. You can even put it with silver and get that two-tone straight away. So if you were using it to wire wrap with a silver coloured wire, you'll get that almost antique effect straight away from it.
I like
it's
that.
fabulous.
Like the oxidised silver kind of look.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I love that idea.
That's brilliant, that.
Here's where we should be, £20 and 95 pence, absolutely. But not today, because it's clearance. It's clearance, yay! Let's see how excited my excitement lasts. I'm glad it's clearance though. It'll keep me going all the way through until 9 o'clock tonight. That is amazing. For 100 metres. I mean, something like this, I imagine, is going to last you such a long time with that length.
And you can go to town with it. So with your 0.4, it's your classic wire wrapping wire. So, and if you're doing something like, let me grab that. Something like that one. Because there's an awful lot of wire in there. So if you swap the pearl that I've got there with that, and you get such a totally different, but that's quite heavy on the 0.4. Now, if you've only got 10 metres, that uses a lot of your 10 metres.
Yeah.
If you've got 100 metres, sky's the limit. Absolute sky's the limit.
Brilliant. Huge, huge, huge savings on that. Again, that's something else I'd be multi-buying on as well. Right. Oh, I've not seen this before. This is incredible. Oh, now, I'm just going to get it open. So, you've got your gold ball magnetic clasp. This is really, really, really beautiful. I'm going to try and see if I can get you to see it. Just look how strong the magnets are as well. They're fantastic. And they just pull apart, push apart. You know, a lot of people have dexterity issues. A lot of people, you know, long nails. A lot of people, you know, bad eyesight, can't see to fasten the necklaces. This is just such a wonderful addition to have. But also, as well, you know, a really great feature. If you're, you know, your necklace kind of twists round, you can have that clasp at the front, and you've got that feature at the front. I mean, I would love this just on some chain, personally. But
yeah, and it is a feature. It's beautiful like that. I mean, my mum has arthritis, so she struggles with clasps, and things like that are fantastic. They're great for bracelets, because I don't know about anybody else, I struggle with one hand, but if you've got that magnet, you just got to get it in the vicinity and it'll go on its own.
You can see how strong they are as well.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Right, you need to be ready for this deal. Kim has said you need to be ready for this deal. We should be at £11.95.
Very good.
We've got over 3 grams of silver, that super strong magnet. Again, you've got the gold plating on there as well, you know, to be able to offer that added luxury. And we're not stopping at £11.95. It's a £5 note. It's a £5 note.
What can you get for that these days?
Not a fat lot, I can tell you that. A magazine. Oh,
yeah,
as if we don't even think. A magazine, £5. It's true, isn't it? You've got 3 grams of sterling silver, and you would never get a 3 gram sterling silver necklace for that price, chain for that price.
No.
That's incredible.
Wow.
It's what we love about. Oh, there's loads of you. Hello, Heather.
Surprise.
Smita's bought 3. Michelle's bought 2. Teresa's bought 2. A lot of people are multi-buying. Vanessa's bought 2 of these. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love these, and I'm loving. We've got the black spinel coming up. Imagine it. I'm just going to bring this in right now. This is going to. Is this the one to own? Thanks. But imagine the black spinel with that just as a feature. Be gorgeous.
Absolutely.
That's coming up as the one to own in the next hour. But you know, what a great happy Boxing Day. Anila's bought 10 of these. Well done. Vivian's bought 3. Gertrude's bought 3. Susan's bought 2. Debbie's bought 2. Everybody's multi-buying. I'm not surprised at that kind of price point.
John.
John.
Can I have 2, please?
Two. Oh, we've had a text.
Oh.
We've had a text. I'm putting it on my iPad because I'm blind as a bat. Thank you very much. Chris, happy Christmas, everyone at JM. Naughty prizes as always, Kim. Hashtag naughty Kim. Hope you all had a great day yesterday. I had a lovely day yesterday. Hope you had a great day as well, Chris. Did you have a nice day yesterday?
We had a lovely day, yes.
What did you do?
Went down to my mum's.
Oh.
So we took dinner down there.
Oh.
So yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, me too. Went to my mum's, and then my sister and her husband and the boys came round in the evening, and my auntie and uncle came round, and we played games and yeah, the usual. Had a buffet. It was lovely. Yeah. So
we played charades.
Did you play charades?
The charades with mum was hilarious.
That's always fun. We played heads up. Have you played heads up?
Yeah, where you stick something
on the phone, and they have to describe what it is. So we were playing that. Now, do you know what? Scrap what I just said about the yellow gold with the black spinel. Rose gold and black spinel is what I'm all about. And we've got the same clasp this time in the rose golds. This is beautiful. Now, I've been saying for the past couple of weeks now that on my list of 40 things to do before I'm 40 is to start making some jewellery. And I'm like super serious about this. Good. So my other half is going to build me a workstation in my top bedroom. So my house is on 3 floors, and he's like, we'll just get rid of the bed up there, we'll just get a fold-out sofa bed, and then where the bed is now, I'll build you a workstation, and it can drop down, and then we'll build you some lights and some... Because I do a lot of blogging and video blogging, so he's like, and then you can start video blogging, and I'll put you a mount so you can put your camera above it, so you can do like live broadcasts and stuff like that.
Did you hire a mount?
Sorry?
Did you hire him out?
Do I hire him out? I don't know. I don't know if he'd be too impressed if I hired him out. No, he does literally yesterday at my mum's, and she's like, oh, nothing's going down the sink. 2 seconds, he's up, he's there, he's in the sink, he's got it all on. Yeah, bless him, bless him. But this is like totally something that I would absolutely... I'm going to, as soon as I've finished, I'm going to get back and start watching over and start making some notes of some things. People are in already. Gertrude's bought 2, Mary's bought 3, Julia's bought 4, Susan's bought 2. Rose gold is so popular right now.
Absolutely it is. And again, it gives you that slightly different feel than the gold with it. And I love it. I love it with the black, I love it with the white. Go beautifully with the dendrite. I was just thinking that. Yeah. Gorgeous. It's beautiful. So again, we should be at $11.95, but not today. No, no, no. It is clearance. Yes, we are dropping down to... Yay! $4.95. Yay! Well done. Everybody's multi-buying again. Get the gold and get the rose gold at that price. Right. Absolutely. Less stock of the rose gold though. Less stock of the rose gold. So you've got to be quick. You've got to be quick on these. Well done, James. Well done, Heather, Glenda, Anne. I don't see John up here. He will. He will. You won't see John anyway. It's on my account. Oh, is it on your account? There we go. Well done. Zoe's bought 2, Sophie's bought 2, Gillian's bought 2, Glex Kent have bought 3, Margaret's bought 2. Everybody's multi-buying. We're spoiling you today. Hashtag naughty Kim. Let's trend it. Hashtag naughty Kim. I don't know if I'd Google that though. Anyway. Hashtag just saying. Hashtag just saying. Well done, everybody. Congratulations. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. What a start, eh? Right, we should have... Oh, we've got findings pack. Now, this is this silver findings pack. Is this with all the... Wow. This is amazing. Oh, oh, hello. I'm not going to catapult this everywhere. Is this new? I've never seen this before. Look at these. I know. It's been on once before. It's only been on once before, and we're going to trash it in terms of the price. Wow. So you have got 925 sterling silver extender chain, approximately 20 centimetres in length. That's 5 by 4 centimetres. You have got the 5 of the silver head pins with the cubic zirconia. They're gorgeous. You've got 2 of the sterling silver shepherd's hooks, 5 of the sterling silver open jump rings. They're 5mm. You've got 3 of the 925 sterling silver connectors with the cubic zirconia. They're gorgeous. You've got 1 of the sterling silver toggle with the T-bar, also with cubic zirconia, 5 of the silver crimp tubes, and 5 of the silver crimp covers. Wow. That's a lot of sterling silver.
And again, just a great way, if you're new and you're just watching or you're wanting to get, build your stash, great way to start working with sterling silver as well. These are so decadent. Look at all of this. I just want to do this a minute.
Yeah, sparkle. Wow.
Look at those. Oh my gosh.
They'd look great in a hairpiece, wouldn't they?
They would. Oh, absolutely. Oh, they're lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So you've got a lot here. There's a really lovely length of chain. There's over 9 grams of sterling silver. We should be at $34.95 for 9 grams of silver and all of that. That's incredible. But today, it's clearance. You're going to hear me say that so much. And we're down to 9 grams of sterling silver. Incredible. And the detail as well, something like the clasp, I mean the toggle clasp, if you were to purchase that on its own in a craft store in sterling silver, I mean you think about the price just for the toggle clasp alone.
Well, set like that, you'd probably be looking at about £15, surely.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I mean the connectors are fabulous.
They are amazing. Let me...
So I just want to put those in earrings, because you get that light in the movement.
They're beautiful. I'd like those in a bracelet as well, just like a few dotted around in a bracelet with just some silver chain. Well, you've got the silver chain there, haven't you? You can make a gorgeous bracelet with that. Lovely, $21.95. No time today to talk about anything. Get on with it.
Oh, I love these.
I love these as well. I love these. I think we have very similar taste, you and I.
Do you know, I've never seen the back. Isn't the back pretty as well?
Isn't it?
Wow.
Isn't it?
Sorry.
I'll show. It's all right, carry on. I'll just go and have a cup of tea. It's fine. Look at these.
Stunning.
Beautiful. Yeah. They really are absolutely stunning. And as Alison was saying, the back, I'm just going to rotate this around.
See, that's so pretty around the back as well.
It is. I love that.
Yeah.
I like it both ways. And that's the great thing is I should have just done that, shouldn't I? It would have been much easier. But that's the great thing, isn't it? You know, if it rotates, sometimes you don't want to, you don't want to put something that is going to rotate and not look as pretty on the back. But these do. For me, this is just screaming out for an earring and a pendant suite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
And it is all about that detail because when you have something, it's invariably going to flip at some point. And when you've got that beautifulness front and back, so just on a chain like that, how stunning is that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
There we go. Amazing. You've just got that sterling silver findings kit. I mean, you've got the shepherd's hook there. You know, you could pop one of these on a charm bracelet. I mean, that with the toggle as well, and just having that in the centre with the silver bracelet would be lovely.
Or dangling from your pearls with your rose gold magnetic clasp, and one of those dangling down.
And that's why Alison's the expert, everybody. They would be lovely though, with that rose gold clasp. And then, so pretty. You may as well.
Or you could mix your metals, like you said. Ooh, the toggle, the circle of the toggle behind it. Yeah. Actually have them both together.
Oh my gosh, I'm bringing that in.
Behind, so have it doubled almost.
That's incredible.
I love mixing metals.
I do. And when you've got something like the cubic zirconia in the centre, and you've got that kind of bright silver white from that anyway, it kind of ties it all together, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Gorgeous. Wow. Now, next up, ooh.
Oh, do you know, I was after some of these a while ago.
John.
Please.
I'm gonna, these though.
Fabulous.
Oh, do you know what? Let me just put them back in here and just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. There's...
Now, a friend of mine wanted something for a present. And what they wanted to do, and I think it's fabulous, is stamp the names of the family on the rings. So you've got, you know, parents. You can have mum, dad ring, and then children ring. And if you've got lots of children, put them on the big ring and put the names on it.
Oh, that is lovely. So these are all individual, all 925. I'm going to try and hold them a little less awkwardly. And you've got the 925 stamp on the back as well, so I'll show you that too. Oh, you can see on the VT as well. Loads of silver in these. They're just gorgeous.
Amazing.
So that's the back with the 925 stamp. The silver is incredible. Even with all my fingerprints all over it, it's amazing.
And you can really play with it. You can play with having them all together, having them separate, having one below each other, putting something in the middle of it, doing a bit of wire work with it, or just using jump rings. They're so versatile.
I'd like this on like just a leather cord, you know, just as a statement piece on a leather cord.
Yeah, brilliant.
They're beautiful. How much silver we got in these, Kim? 6 grams of silver, all individual. Hello. But they're beautiful. Really nice and really fashionable as well.
Yeah.
Simple, classic, understated. Again at $16.95.
That's beautiful.
It is.
And like I say, it's so versatile because you can texture them, you can leave them, you can do so much with them. You can dangle gemstones in the middle of them.
Ooh.
Absolutely amazing.
Gorgeous.
Stunning.
Aren't they?
I need those, John.
$16.95. Fabulous. Right. Hello. Wow. I would never think these colours together, and then I pick up a strand like this, and it's just amazing. And if something like this could inspire a whole design with the colour palette that you've got here. These are your Ocean Jasper Fancy Swirls, and look at these. They're incredible. There's only 37 of these left though. I can't believe we're clearing these because they're so different, so unique. So you've got all of these wonderful kind of mauve colours and these kind of cherries colours coming through, almost kind of like a marble effect that you've got. Some have been kind of peppered with gold. Then you've got these beautiful kind of jade, deep jade greens, these forest greens. Each of the patterns is so unique.
They're stunning.
Would you be inclined to keep them as they are, or would you separate them, or what are you thinking?
I'd keep some as they are. They'd make a lovely waterfall necklace, and I'd graduate the colours. They'd make fabulous rings, so maybe that one is a ring.
Yeah, look at that.
Would be absolutely amazing. Earrings. So I'd separate some, but I'd probably multi-buy, John, please. I've never ever seen them like that before.
They're amazing.
No, they are. I love the Jasper family. I love all the Jaspers because I think they're so versatile. That strand's stunning.
It's beautiful. And some of these have got, like this one, say two-tone. So you've got the greens and the kind of peaches, pinks coming through. They're just...
It's almost like a watermelon, isn't it?
It is like a watermelon. Oh,
amazing.
They are. I love this one here with the almost like little concentric circles, and then these ones nature's amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's incredible.
Really is. Really detailed piece. Lovely. 265 carats. We've just been told the price, and Alison's face has just gone.
I want one.
You want one, John?
Oh no.
$8.95. Debbie's bought 2. Hertfordshire's bought 2. Michelle's there. Sandra's there. Well done to Olive and Helen. Hello, New Jersey. Lovely to see you. I'll be in the States this time next month.
Oh.
I know. There you go.
Whereabouts?
I'm just going over to a conference. I've got a conference in LA just for 4 days.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Pop over to LA.
I know. My other half is flying out to... he's going to the CES, to the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. My business is in electronics and wearable technology, so he's flying out there. So he's out there on the 10th, and then he flies to New York, and then he's doing some IT consultancy for another one of our business partners.
Fantastic.
And then he flies home, and then we fly back out. So he'll have done
a lot of
3 states in like January.
Wow.
It's crazy. But we do a lot of travelling with work, so 16 countries last year. It's amazing.
Wow.
Right, we've got blue sapphire rough nuggets. Oh, hello. Sorry, something else just arrived on the T-bar, which I'm quite excited about. We've got blue sapphire rough nuggets next, and there is something so earthy and organic, and I love these. And I'm looking at this silver wire that we had, thinking that would be a lovely kind of combination together.
Doesn't it give the wire almost a blue hue?
It does. It's like my nails are inspired by this, this colour combination.
That's stunning.
That is stunning, isn't it? I love these. And to be able to offer sapphires as well, it's a gemstone that everybody knows. In fact, it is the most popular gemstone in the world. So to be able to offer this, if you're somebody that sells your jewellery, and I'd be getting a certificate of authenticity with these.
Absolutely, I would. And I love our natural strands like that, but I love putting them with a faceted, highly polished piece.
Ooh.
So I'd look for a dropper of a sapphire, or maybe a sapphire cabochon, and make a piece to hang down from that, because I love mixing them together.
The different contrasts and the textures.
Yeah, but that's just beautiful.
Isn't it? Gorgeous. 25 centimetres, 60 carats of genuine natural blue sapphires, and we're going to go straight down to the price on these.
I love clearance.
I love clearance. It's fab. Incredible. To be able to, I'm just thinking right now, if you are using sapphires in a piece, just the perceived value with the sapphire and how much extra you could charge for that, and nobody in the world needs to know that you spent £5 for 60 carats of genuine blue sapphires. Gorgeous. Right, I've got to show you these. These have just arrived on set.
Woohoo! Aren't they amazing?
They are amazing. And what I love about them, I'll show you in a sec. Let me just get them in vision for you. So you've got your white shell top drilled pairs. Approximately 35 by 25. There's 10 pieces on this strand, and you can see if I flip them over though, you've then got this wonderful kind of concave. I mean, to me that kind of lends itself to something just being dropped there in the centre, right? Oh, I'm so getting into this. They're incredible.
That's lovely. I just love the colours you get that play over the surface. They're just unbelievable.
It's amazing, and you can't. They don't even look. You see so much more of that here in the studio. I mean, they look this good on camera. You can guarantee that when you get them back home and you see them in real life, you're going to be blown away. They're exquisite, beautiful. All of the colours, that wonderful kind of iridescence that you get on the surface. I mean, they're just exquisite. We did a mutual then. Multi-buy.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, these are going to go such a long way as well, because you could use these just as one kind of statement piece.
Gosh, absolutely you could. You could use them individually. You could make a big statement flower. Oh, you could decorate round a bun like you've got. They look incredible.
Oh wow.
Use two of them as wings, or 4 of them as wings for a dragonfly or a butterfly.
Love that.
Absolutely incredible.
Love that.
Stunning. Or like you say, just make your own little clamshell and put a little pearl inside it. Beautiful. Especially if you hinged it so you could open it.
Oh my gosh. That would be awesome. That would. Do you know what? When producers and directors are like, "Oh, that would be awesome," you know it's good. Everybody's multi-buying again. Joyce has bought 3. Brian and Angela have bought 2 of these. Collectors have bought. Merseyside have bought 2. Kent's bought 2. Hello, Eunice. Hello to Anne and Sandra and Michelle. I mean, there's just millions of you. We've got a big quantity of these. Big quantity, low price. So treat yourself.
That's a brilliant price.
Okay, right, we've got to get going with the kit. We've got to get going with the kit. So, the first part of the kit is all of the wire. And again, if you got that silver wire as well to add to this, it would just be perfect.
Together.
Beautiful. So, the first part is the wire. So let me tell you what you're getting. You're getting 100 meters of the pearl coloured silver-plated wire. That's 0.25 mil. You've got 10 meters of the champagne gold at 0.4 mil. 10 meters of the champagne gold coloured silver-plated 0.6. You've then got the champagne gold coloured silver-plated copper wire at the 0.8, 10 meters, and 10 meters of the 1.25. That's incredible. You've then got 10 meters of the pearl coloured copper wire 0.4, 10 meters of the pearl coloured copper wire 1 mil. You've got 10 meters, is that everything? Or have I missed something? Yes, I think that's everything. There's 8 reels anyway. You're getting 8 reels. The colours are beautiful.
They're so perfect together.
I love this.
The pearl's gorgeous.
Isn't it stunning? Isn't it stunning?
I would say they're 2 of my favourite colours.
Look at those.
Love, love, love the pearl.
I love that. And like you said, if you mix that in with it as well,
oh, yeah,
from earlier, is there any of these left? There's a few of these left if you want to get the 100 meters of the silver, the grey as well. Add it. Right, so 8 reels of wire, hundreds of meters. I'm just going to leave it at that because I haven't added them all up. And today, for our clearance deal...
Oh my goodness.
Get real. Hey. £2.50 a reel. £2.50 a reel.
So you can have 100 metres of 0.25 for £2.50. Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Yeah. That's a multi-buy. That is so much of a multi-buy.
Oh my gosh.
I love that price. That's incredible.
Isn't it? Isn't it? And I mean, you've made some really elaborate, incredible pieces. I mean, you know...
I'd let you have the earrings for that.
Exactly, that's what I was just going to say. That's what I was just going to say. What would you, you know, the earrings, what would you'd sell the earrings for that?
I'd probably sell the earrings for a tenner. I'd probably sell those for a tenner.
Wow.
So you could make 2 pairs of earrings and get your kit back.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Wow.
Do you know what? I'm blown away. £2.50. That's amazing. Right, straight onto the seed beads. No messing around today. I love this colour palette. Isn't this exquisite? So beautiful. And again, very me. The colours, beautiful. So in the seed beads, a part of the kit, you have got Aurora Borealis 15 O's. You have got the Delica galvanised grey luster seed beads, they're 11 O's. You've got the opaque dark grey seed beads, 11 O's. You've got the Duracoat silver lined dyed dark green, 11 O's. You have got the galvanised silver 11 O's. You've got the silver line crystal AB seed beads 8 O's, and you have got the silver line crystal seed beads. I've just said those.
No, there's 2. There's 2. The AB and the crystal.
The AB and the crystal. There we go. My bad. So what's the difference?
Right. So those have got the AB. So if you can see, they've got like the bubble on, the sort of bubble effect, and these haven't. These are a straight crystal. So that's the difference between those 2.
That's the difference between the 2.
So those 2 are the 2 8O crystals.
Wonderful.
One's got the bubble effect.
So the AB's the bubble effect?
Yes.
I didn't know that. It's good to know. Thank you.
For want of a better word.
Every day's a school day. Incredible. So you've got, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 7 tubes of seed beads. This is going to...
I don't know that I dare look.
Look at us waiting patiently.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
I love those. Those colours are so versatile.
They are.
And they go so well with that wire.
Beautiful.
And what I wanted to do with this is actually, with the plaited one, you don't have to be a seed beader to use them. In fact, I don't think I've actually done any traditional seed beading with this kit.
Fantastic.
just to give you an idea of what else you can use. I mean, how amazing. I love platin stuff. And how amazing does that look, just having the seed beads in them? And the earrings. You're just using them as beads. People get hung up, I think. Some people get hung up about seed beads. I love them because they're a bead you can use. And they're so versatile. They're consistent hole. They've got a larger hole than you'd ever get. The little 15s. You'd never get a gemstone with a hole that big.
Right.
They go 1.6 wire.
Oh, wow.
You'd have no chance with the gemstone. So they give you that versatility. It's fabulous. Absolutely
Incredible.
fabulous. Love it.
Blown away. Blown away. Right, well, we're gonna get cracking with the demo.
Right.
So what are you demoing for us?
So
The necklace.
I'm going to show you how to do the components for the necklace.
Amazing.
So, and this is with the little 15 O's. Let me get me CDBD cloth.
CDBD cloth, is
Yeah.
that a technical term?
It is, yeah. The little black bits, because I measured it for me bracelet lengths. So I turn it over. Keep forgetting. Right, line myself up.
Brilliant.
Okay, so I've used the it's 1.25, which again, in the wire, to get the 1.25 in the champagne gold, wow. To get 1.25 is incredible.
Brilliant.
So that is just amazing. So all the components, all the sort of banana-y bits. Sorry,
You're not-
it's your fault.
you're not-
I'm having bananas earlier. The sort of scallopy bits are made with the
banana
the sort of, well, they're kind of banana-y shape. With the 1.25, and it's about 7 centimetres.
Okay.
Give or take, but it doesn't matter. Once you've cut one, cut them all the same length.
Okay.
Okay, then you need to find something. Now I used I've somehow left it at home. I used a bracelet mandrel.
Okay.
To bend the
Banana bits.
yeah, the banana bits. Hang on, I don't need this one. Let me get rid of that one for you. I will need it in a bit. So I've got two. These are exactly the same size piece of wire.
Brilliant.
But I've bent one more than the other. So I've used. All you need is two round shapes that are a different diameter.
Okay.
So your little
Oh, the little
container
things
are about the size that you want to bend. See, perfect. So you just bend it round. So what I would do is when you've got it, now I've used a pair of baling pliers because I wanted to get consistent loops at the end. If you use your round nose pliers, you can still do it,
Right.
but it's harder to keep that consistency.
Okay.
So a pair of these are fantastic.
Brilliant.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop and take it down so you can't feel your wire at the end. Just move it round until it meets at the end. So you're getting tight, you're getting a little P. And you want that both sides, both the same direction. Whoops, don't go too close to the edge because you'll slip off. Butterfingers.
Live TV, everybody.
It is. Okay. So you get your piece of wire. Can I borrow my mandrel again?
Yes, you can.
And then you're just going to hold it. If you hold it and bend it round, okay, and then you get your shape. Now you'll get
Wonderful.
the same shape with all of them. And then I used the widest part, so it's the 7.5 centimetre part of the stepped mandrel, bracelet mandrel, to get the bigger one. But you just need a bigger jar or a mug or something.
Could you actually use?
You could use yeah, if you. So what you'd be doing is popping it in there and bending it round. But you need to get one that will fit together.
Right.
So I've bent the wrong one now, haven't I? So I need to straighten that out a bit. Let me pop that back on there. No, that's the. Because you want one slightly. You want to end up with a sort of smile.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay, so you make as many of them as you want. I think I made, let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 8. Now I started off doing an odd number of these, and then I realised when I put the tassels on, I want an odd number of the tassels, otherwise it wouldn't look
There
right.
wasn't going to be
So
one
you
in the
need-
middle.
Yeah, so
Right.
John's like, oh, why don't you hang something from there? But it wouldn't look right. Okay, so I do need my mat back.
Wouldn't look right, John.
It wouldn't. So, when you're taking these off, it's a good idea to try and do it steadily, because if you pull it off, you get tiny little seed beads all over the place. So I'm just going to pop some on. Now, with the 0.25, and I've used the 0.25 for wire wrapping it, so this is such an easy technique to do. And you could use, if you haven't used most of your 0.4 on that bracelet like I did, and then I realised I wanted some. But the 0.25 does it just as well. It's strong enough to do it. People think, oh, it's too weak, but it's actually got quite a good tensile strength.
Brilliant.
So don't panic too much about using your 0.25. Now I tend to take some off the reel, and then don't fling your beads everywhere. Just loop it through there, and that secures it, so it stops it all coming off. And then you've got this end, which I'm now going to cut so that it's straight again. Okay, so I'm going to start in the middle. The reason I've done it like that is I'm going to start in the middle and work my way out.
Okay.
So I'm going to take it to there. If you want cut off, it's probably about 1.5 meters to do it. So I'm going to give that to your side.
Thanks.
And I'd start in the middle. Now I did, on my shape, it took 7 of the seed beads.
Okay.
So wrap it twice around, and then pick up 7 seed beads. And because it's wire, it's almost like a needle anyway. 3, 4, 5. And when you put them together, because these are an AB as well, so you're getting that sort of bubble effect from these as well. So when you pop that back on top, the reason I'm starting from the middle is because I've put that out of shape. I'm probably going to be wrong with my number of beads now, but we'll go with it. The reason I'm doing it from the middle is because I want to use that gap.
Okay.
I don't want to feed. This will work, the 0.25 will work harden quite quickly. The more you handle it, the more it will work harden. If you're feeding through, you're handling that all the time.
Right.
So if you're not, just sort of close one end to keep it stable. So I've just wrapped it loosely around, and I'm going to bend that roughly to where it was. And then you're just doing a figure of 8, but filling it with beads. So taking it through the gap, wrapping a couple of times round, and it is more than 7 on this one. So then you're just going to thread on. I did contemplate trying to put it through a needle, but the thing with popping the wire through the needle, although I could get it threaded, you're going to really stress where it bends over. You're going to get such a work hardened area that it's just going to snap. So I gave up on that idea. That's about right.
One of these tips, though, is really useful for everybody to know, you know, because especially if somebody's, maybe they've not been keen on seed beading before, but now they're seeing you do this, which is completely different to what I would associate seed beading with.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not traditional seed beading. It's using seed beads as beads. So you don't have to be a seed beader to appreciate them. And I think the necklace looks so fantastic. Those AB really glisten and gleam. It looks really high end. So you can use them for other things. And literally you're just going to wrap a couple of times round through the middle, pop your next lot of seed beads on, and you just basically fill in. Now what you'll find, what you have to be careful with, hang on, I'm trying to talk and count at the same time. Doesn't happen in my brain. I can multitask, but talking and counting is a bit beyond me. There we go.
And people talking in your ear at the same time as well.
I can ignore them. Sorry. I'm sorry.
She's not.
I'd never do that. So when you get your seed beads on, and if you've got more, it doesn't matter, because you just loop them through the middle, and you're halfway ready for your next down. What you've got to remember is it gets narrower. Now, when you get to a natural place, and you will have to sort of hold those in the middle, because the instinct is for those to move along.
Right.
Okay? So you end up with doing too many.
Right.
So hold them so they can't go past centre.
Brilliant.
And then you'll gradually, the narrowness is quicker as you get towards the end. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because you're using less beads, right? Perfect.
So you get down, and then maybe do 2, 6, 2, 5, and then you go 4, 3, 2, 1 really quickly.
Brilliant.
And then when you get to the end, all you're going to do is wrap a couple of times round both, and then I anchored the loop by going through it 3 or 4 times, just to anchor that loop bit, and then just finish off by wrapping round the inner one on its own. Squidge it all together so it's nice and neat, and then trim it. Okay, so you make all your little components. Let me trim that off. Okay, and then when you've got your components ready, the other thing I found when I was doing this, because I made the jump rings using our 6-stepper one, I used that one, the 4th largest size for the jump rings. I just made a load of jump rings for that, and then I used the smallest one to make the connectors. So literally I just fed some of the others, and I used can I borrow that one?
Take what you want.
I use these because these are sort of like gilt, so you get this shine from them. Although they're grey and you think, oh, they're grey, but they're not. You get this sort of guilty effect from them. They're brilliant.
I love those.
So I used those for the dangles, and then just one at the end. And I literally just popped them on a head pin, made a loop, wrap loop at the top, and slid them onto there. Once you've got them on there, you've got to hang these between. Now what you have to be careful, I'm just going to get the necklace. Let me just pop over here. And it's easier to show you on here.
Look at it.
So what you have to remember, if you did them both at the top, what we'll do is it'll stop that flexing.
Right.
So when I first did it, I just directly looped them, because, let me come to there. There you go. Because you can see you've got sort of your 4 loops from your banana section. I'm going to keep calling them bananas.
That's fine.
I've looped them at the top, and then what I was doing was just popping that loop there, but it stopped. See how they're sort of going the other way, so it couldn't do that. So I ended up I did 4, come here, get down there. So I did 3 jump rings, just to give it that flexibility of movement.
Brilliant.
And then literally just attach them together.
That's awesome.
And it's a really simple but so effective piece.
It looks so detailed, so considered.
And then just make a little clasp at the back, and you're done.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I looked at that and I thought that is so detailed. Like, to do a demo for that, it's going to take us all the hour. But to see what you've done there is just incredible.
It's because it's all components, and once you've made your components, it looks amazing without. You can have it just without the dangle as well. You could put whatever you want there. I just made them, but.
It's almost like lace
so
work.
effective.
Like, it's so detailed.
This looks amazing, doesn't it, with the seed beads?
Filigree kind of lacy detail. I mean, I couldn't even tell that they were seed beads when I looked at them until you get up close and personal. It's almost like filigree working with silver.
They become almost a solid, don't they? Yeah.
Wow.
So that's so easy to do. So there you go. I'll pop this one back now.
It's incredible. She's amazing. She's amazing. After the break, we have got. I'm not gonna let Alison see these. I'm just gonna. We have got your graduated pearls, and this colour as well, with the colours in the kit. The colours of these pearls would be beautiful. That's coming up after the break. We've also got as well. Loads of clearance. The want to own is coming up. It's all very, very exciting. I'm here with you until 9 p.m. this evening. I've got all my stash. I'm going to sit here and have lunch right now on the break. Yeah, it's been awesome to have. Oh, your other jewellery's just arrived. Right. Fantastic. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in 2.
Ryan.
And I'm Emma.
And I'm Kit. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yay.
Thank you for a great year.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming.
That's it, we're done.
Thanks for buying all the jewellery.
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen. from the item code and the product description right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, we went the wrong way. Okay.
Merry Christmas!
It's alright, I'm not eating. I'm not eating. I'm allowed to eat, right? I'm allowed to eat. No, you're not. Right. Where are we going now, sorry? What was, are you breaking things?
No. just throwing wire all over the place.
Wasn't me, I didn't do it. It's usually me, I'm a disaster. It's like a hurricane going on. Hello. I can't believe these are in clearance. They are natural. Shut the front door. That is insane. Are you serious? Wow. Every single one of these colours is completely 100% natural. Every single one. So you've got those peach tones through to those beautiful kind of muted, wonderful, I don't know, kind of mink colours through to those beautiful mauves and those champagnes and those peaches and the golds and the silvers and the bronzes and those pinks, those ballet slipper pinks. And I can't believe that these are natural.
They're stunning, aren't they?
Aren't they?
Absolutely stunning.
I mean, I know this probably goes against everything. I just want them as they are. Like I just.
You see,
no.
because those centre three with the sort of really peachy and those two mauvey, I want to put in the bracelet we had earlier. The slider bracelet. Those three just look perfect for that slider bracelet for me.
They would, wouldn't they?
And you've still got a beautiful strand of jewellery, of pearls.
They're incredible. I mean, from end to end, from start to finish, every single one. I mean, you can see the quality of the pearls. You can see the luster. You can see the nacre. And you know what, I imagine, you know, if we were to slice these pearls in half, not that you would want to do that, but you would see a really significant amount of layers of nacre. You know, sometimes you go and you buy pearls and they're really cheap, and what they do is they put quite a big nucleus in the center, quite a big piece of plastic, and then after you've worn them, it rubs off and you've just got plastic left. But with these particular colors that you've got here, you have to have layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon nacre to be able to create these phenomenal, amazing colors that you're seeing right now. Some of these, I mean, they're incredible.
The colours are glorious, aren't
they? Oh my gosh.
And if you did leave them as they are, you could pick out any one of those colours and take that and pull that out of the strand almost, so that would highlight it, and you've still got the rest of them around. So I'm just looking at the sort of lavender head things beside you. So if you pull that will pull out the lavender colours.
Oh my God, yes!
Do you see what I mean? Yeah. Or if you've got something peachy, it'll pull out the peachy colours.
I wasn't sure what these were. I wasn't sure. I did a bit of
fencing.
I was sorting out some mould in my rental property not that long ago. And that's a picture of me with now I know exactly what this is. Sorry. But that's so true. Yeah. You know, it would bring...
Goes straight to those colours.
Doesn't it?
And then if you put something peachy with it, it'll go straight to those peaches.
Oh my gosh, and if you were knotting them as well, like the silk that you would use would bring out the colours from... That's amazing. Now, should be priced was what, sorry? $49.95. Natural pearls, this quality. Every single one of them perfectly spherical. Every single one of them perfectly spherical. Graduating in this wonderful watercolour, these pastel kind of, it's like a painting.
It is like a watercolour painting, you're right.
Isn't it?
It's got those tones to it, hasn't it?
Exquisite.
Could you imagine going into a jeweller's or going somewhere and saying, I want perfectly round pearls. Oh, and by the way, I don't want to pay £50, I want to pay less. Could you imagine them laughing at you?
Absolutely. This one in the centre, if that was in a sterling silver, just a normal pendant in a sterling silver on a sterling silver chain, you could pay £50, £60 just for that one single pearl in the centre.
Absolutely.
They're incredible.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I love those. $39.99 peeps, you know, and again, if you got the gold-plated lobster claw clasps earlier, and you've got those all of the gold-plated findings, you know, you could be creating three-figure jewellery from something that is so incredibly reasonable. I mean, but they don't like us using the C word here, but that's cheap. It is.
Now, if you had some of those gold eye pins earlier, and you popped one on an eye pin, then you're creating a stud earring, but with that dropper ability as well. Yeah, so you'd have the pearl, and then you could just pop it, because we do the butterfly back separately anyway.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Micro-faceted white topaz. Beautiful. This is stunning, and I'm just looking at the black spinel. Like, I'll show it you on its own first. But
I decorate shoes. I do work jobs on shoes and gemstones. And I can imagine a pair of bridal slippers with that white faceted, with the topaz on them. And could you imagine the sparkle you're going to get from that?
Oh my gosh, I was talking about this the other day, and I was saying you could, it was with the shibori, and I was saying, could you like create like little embellishments for shoes, like shoe charm, because you can buy them, can't you, in the shop? You can buy things to dress up your shoes. These would be gorgeous. You
certainly can. I have yet to venture into, because I know if I start shibori, I'll be gone again, and I just don't have enough time, because when I start something I want to throw myself into it. But yes, shoes with shibori is what's caught my imagination. I'd love to do a pair of shibori shoes. They'd look amazing.
They would, wouldn't they? They would.
I think I'd make the separum, so use the backing fabric, make a fake shoe to go on top, for almost want of a better word, do all the shibori on it and then attach it to the shoe.
Oh,
Those would be
They would be incredible. We've totally gone off topic right now, but I'm glad I'm not the only one though that thought that. Like I think that would be incredible. These are amazing. 10 carats of ice white topaz. They're incredible. 30 centimeters on this strand, all micro-faceted. They're like a million little stars. I think they would be gorgeous in like hair embellishments and things as well.
Yeah.
12. I was going to say 32.95. I'm like, yeah, that's a great price, but 12.95. That's where we should be. That's not even where we're going to go today.
That's not where we're going.
No, that's not the price.
I missed that. Sorry.
That's just the beginning. Are you ready for this? Clearance deal.
2, please, John.
John. 2.
That's amazing.
John. 2.
I haven't seen micro-faceted for that price.
Yeah, and you think about the human element involved in this, aside from getting gemstones of this particular quality. I mean, white topaz with this clarity, every single one of the stones perfectly matched in colour, because, you know, white topaz can vary in its kind of shades as well. But then to micro-facet every single one of these and thread them perfectly onto this strand, every one equal in terms, there's not one that stands out in colour, there's not one that stands out in size, it's just perfection, and at £7.95.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. That's why people are multi-buying. Manchester's bought 2, Margaret's bought 3, hello Eunice, Christine, Norma, hello Mona, Neil, Kathy, incredible. And we've got the black micro-faceted black spinel coming up as the one to own.
So classic.
It is, isn't it? I love that together, beautiful.
So you could do so much with those two together. You know, do your what's the two-tone? What's the two-tone circle where it's half and half?
Yin yang.
Thank you.
It's all right. I'll be here all week.
That one.
All right. I'll be here all night though. I'll be here all night. You got me till 9 o'clock tonight. Bless you. Never mind. But I want this Botswana agate, and do you know what? I just want this in my home. I just want this, like, I want to make some kind of curtain tie backs or something with this. I've got so much agate in my house, and I look at stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is gorgeous. Sorry, it's so earthy and beautiful, and everyone is so different. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. Again, this beautiful colour palette with all of the, you know, those beautiful muted greys, those dove greys, those wonderful kind of, again, the mink colours coming through, those, I mean, this is just incredible strand. Beautiful.
I don't think I've ever seen Botswana like that before. This one here is almost
look at that one.
translucent.
That is, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Some of these are, there's quite a few that have
Gorgeous.
got this wonderful translucency to them.
I'm used to the sort of, the almost growth rings, the striations in it, but that, wow.
It's gorgeous.
Again, it's a bit like the Jasper for me. I love agates and Jaspers.
I do. Above my fire, I've got a big slice of agate that's in a frame above my fire. I love it. And it's all these colours. That's why I'm looking at this right now going, right, I need to make some things for my house with this.
But it's great for jewellery as well.
It is, yeah.
I love it for jewellery. Especially for people who don't want necessarily a pop of colour. It just brings that colour tone. I got a customer and she won't wear any colour. It's all got to be natural earthy tones. The furthest she'll go is a little bit into green, and that's as far as she'll go. Yeah. But all these tones are superb for that.
It's lovely, isn't it? And you know, what I've been thinking about, I tried to take a bit of a nap before I came in today because I knew it would be a long day and it just wasn't time. But I was lying in bed thinking you could create, you know, the same designs but with different colour palettes. So for people that like that, like I like purples and blacks and like labradorite kind of colours, but then you could create the same designs in more earthy tones and then the more kind of girly kind of tones as well.
Absolutely, and I do that a lot. If I'm going to do a piece, I'll do it in different colourways because not everybody likes the same colourway. They'll all be slightly different because I can never repeat anything exactly. It never comes out the same. I'm not built that way. But yeah, absolutely, I love doing things like that. And to me, that is also quite unisex.
It is. It is. $13.95 every day of the week. I'd pay that every day of the week. Big price drop coming up for clearance though, And I guess if you want to tone some of the brighter colours down as well, this is great to have kind of this kind of in your stash to have. $5.95. I've been multi-buying on these. You could also separate them as well into, you know, the colour, the various different colours.
Yeah, you could do a colour graduation with it. It is, you're right. It will tone down a vibrant colour. Just by mixing it in with them, which is such a good ability to have. It's so nice to have something that will do that for you. You know, it's not saying everyone's got to do it, but it's nice to have that versatility.
Absolutely, and it's nice to have something, you know, this for me would be a strand that I would use to contrast or to you know, if I was using brighter colours or more vivid, to be able to have those contrasts. People are multi-buying like crazy. People are buying 6.
Wow.
Jane's bought 3, Debbie's bought 2, Outer Hebrides have bought 2, Cambridgeshire's bought 2. Did you just say we've got chrome dioxide in a clearance? Oh my gosh. Hashtag Naughty Kim. Hashtag Naughty Kim.
Oh, it's one of my favourites.
It's one of my favourites as well. First time I saw this gemstone was on a cruise ship, and I was working on a cruise ship, and my good friend Mario came on board and did a trunk show, and he bought a whole collection of Russian diopside pieces. And they were all set into gold, but every piece that I wanted to buy was 4 figures, every single piece. And so straight away I was just like, this is a really considered gemstone. And it's only when I started working in shopping TV that I realised that you can, but if you bought this in a jeweller's, and there's designer brands out there that specialise in this, you can pay a fortune. I mean, I could talk about this gemstone forever. Oh, we've only got 24 left, so I can't talk about it forever.
See, for me, that would go straight with the black spinel. I love it with the black spinel. You could put it with the white as well, but I just love it with the black spinel.
That's very me as well. Very me, darling.
We do have very similar tastes
don't
and things. Yeah.
We do.
Love that.
There's going to be a huge price drop on this, $34.95 to own 35 carats of chrome dioxide from the Arctic Circle. You know, what the...
That's not a drop, that's a plummet.
It is. An £18 saving on this piece right now, an £18 saving. You're saving more than what you're spending, which is incredible. It's amazing. You know, we don't ever know the supply of this gemstone because of the unique location of where it comes from. You know, it can only be mined for 3 to 4 months of the year because of the temperatures. The mine's completely frozen solid. But also the human body cannot withstand temperatures that low for that amount of time for them to be out mining this gemstone. So, you know, there's less and less miners going back every year. So to be able to bring this, and I always say this, Alison, in a location that is so barren and remote and has very little greenery, it's almost like Mother Nature's kind of compensated for the lack of greenery.
It is. I never thought about it like that. That's such a good idea.
Is that really cute?
It is.
Ah, thanks, Kim. Thanks.
That's stunning.
It is beautiful.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, this is my birthstone. This is one of my favourite gemstones in the world. It's also a gemstone that I could talk about forever. Do you know that they dated the planet with this gemstone?
It's incredible, isn't it?
Isn't it? There's a whole science called zirconology, which is based around...
Yeah,
so
cool.
Basically, I'll show you the strand because it's absolutely phenomenal. And the sparkle, with it being doubly refractive as well, it's absolutely incredible. I adore zircon. So... 48 carats of your Imperial zircon. So basically there was some guys, scientists in Australia, and they came across zircon and they started to carbon tested it. And you've got the rock cycle. So basically, you know, lava comes out and that turns into igneous rock, then that all gets weathered away and into sedimentary rock, and then that gets pressured down into metamorphic rock, and then it goes back into the earth and it comes back up again as lava and into igneous rock. So this is called the rock cycle. And the oldest rocks on the planet are in South Africa, and they date the Earth based on this rock cycle. So it's only when they started doing carbon testing on zircon that they actually realized that the planet was actually so much more older than what they believed initially because of this rock cycle. So there's a whole science now called zirconology, which is based around, I've got goosebumps talking about this. I'm such a nerd, honestly. I'm such a nerd. But it's fascinating. And, you know, if you're somebody that sells your jewellery as well, to be able to offer a story like this, I say it every time I'm here, facts tell, stories sell. So, you know, to be able to talk about the story of gemstone, the histories of gemstone, and to own something that actually began its life the moment the Earth began to spin on its axis.
Incredible, isn't it?
It's incredible.
Wow. You know, when you think how much older that is than dinosaurs.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. And imagine if this could tell a story. You know, imagine, you know, the stories that this could tell. You know, the various, you know, different stages in the planet that this has experienced. I mean, everything.
Amazing.
It is incredible. It's got almost like a kind of a frosty kind of silver feel to it. You don't get, like with the white topaz, it's kind of the bright white, and then with this you've got almost like a silver coming through there as well. Really pretty.
This was the colours I had for my wedding jewellery. I had Imperial topaz and Imperial zircon in my wedding jewellery.
Love. Love, love, love. Where we should be, $42.95 every day of the week. This is going to be a hashtag naughty Kim price again, I think. No, you've just got a £26 saving. £26 saving. Imagine all of the multitude of strands you can purchase now with that saving. $6.95. Why have you gone to $16.95? Because you can. She
Happy
has
Christmas.
the power. Doesn't mean you should do it just because you can, Kim. Isn't that incredible? December's birthstone.
That's amazing. Such a stunning.
It is.
To me, it's kind of a very grown-up kind of colour because it's so subtle and understated, and you know, it screams expense and to me does that make sense?
Yeah,
because,
absolutely.
you know, it's just got that subtlety to it, which is always more expensive.
Absolutely, yeah. And everybody's agreeing with you. Kent's bought two, Molly's bought two. Hello, Claire, Christine, Anne, Kathy collects in Bedfordshire,
Beautiful.
Greater Manchester. How amazing is that saving? I mean, seriously, that's crazy. Wow. We got what? Sorry. Oh, the sticky bead. See, why would we have the sticky bead mat in clearance? Because, you know, it's something people...
Doesn't make sense,
Doesn't make
does it?
sense, does it? Everybody needs a sticky bead mat. Everybody. And it's not just for beading. You know, your findings, your head pins, anything that you've got that tends to, you know, have a life of its own.
Would you like some beads to put on your sticky bead mat?
I thought you'd never ask. I thought you'd never ask. Right, so I shall peel off this, and then we've got the live sticky bead mat demo. Oh my gosh, look at this! Ah, they're going nowhere. They are stuck. That is incredible. That's amazing. And it's not just beads though. I mean, literally everything is gonna. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
We have a narrow boat, and I have a sticky bead mat on the boat because it's on water. It moves. You know, you don't want things roll around, fall off the side.
Tell me about it. I've worked on cruise ships for so many years, and we're in the process of getting a boat. We're having a boat built. We're selling up. We're moving on to a wide beam. I always totally have to talk about this like off air, but we're selling up. The design process is pretty much done. We've got a year lead time before they can even start building it. We're going to...
Our new one starts in March.
You're going...
It's a narrow.
A narrow boat. But you've got that as well as your house, or are you living on that?
Yeah,
okay.
We've got too much stuff. I'd never get my seed beads on the boat. Not the entire seed bead, wire and everything on the boat.
Oh, this is amazing. We're having it built in... by a company near to Leamington Spa.
Oh, right.
You probably know who they are.
We're up in Lim.
Oh, okay, I know who they are too.
Sorry,
we're just going to talk about boats from now on. Shall we? Shall we?
Are they normally twice that?
They are normally twice that price.
Sure, they're normally twice that. Wow.
Not in clearance. You've got to get one. You need at least one. Do you know what? This would be really useful just to have everywhere in my house.
But while you're working on stuff, it doesn't matter whether it's, you know, washers, whatever. It doesn't have to be beads. It doesn't even have to be jewellery.
Do you know, so my other half is quite, you know, handy.
Yeah.
Sorry. But no, to have that in his toolbox as well, just to put, you know...
Stops things rolling round. We're taking all those
There
nuts
you
and
go.
bolts out
I'll
of things.
give that
Thank
back
you.
to you.
I'll take my beads
Where are
off
we going now, sorry, lovely? The yellow shell over... Ooh! Oh, these are sunshiny. Oh, wow, look at these.
Can't get my beads off the bead mat.
There you go. That's how good your bead mat is. That's how good it is.
That may be a while.
It's all right. Just I'll just show these. Oh wow. That is. Do you know what this reminds me of? With this, it reminds me of when the sun is kind of on the top of the water. And it gets a ripple, and you've got that kind of golden shine on the water.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Thanks. I'm glad you do. Everybody else is like, no. This is a silly price. This is like, just, if you don't know what to do with it, just get it in your stash. Just have it. Just own it.
That's gorgeous.
£1.75.
What?
£1.75.
Wow.
£1.75.
And that's fab. We're coming into summer. You know, you want all your summer jewellery. You want your jewellery you can go on holiday with. You can wear that on the beach. You can wear it everywhere. Absolutely fabulous. Stretchies, because it's like got a decent hole through it as well. So you make your stretchy bracelets with it. Let your kids play with it. It's fabulous.
Fabulous. We love it.
Sorry.
Right, I've got to go. Sorry, stop talking. Let's move on. Is it the faceted or the... Are these? See, now this.
Ooh.
What shade of pink would you say these are?
You see, I'm back to my watermelon. It's sort of a raspberry, watermelon-y
It
sort
is,
of...
isn't it?
Dusky without being dusky. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's called hot pink, but it's not like too like pink.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It has got kind of a muted kind of undertone to it, although it's really vivid in its colour.
I like
Do you know what? I like that.
Do you know what? Because I'm not a girly girl.
No, me either.
But I love putting pink with black. It's very, very deco, very Marilyn Monroe.
It is.
Very...
Quite edgy as well, if you like something a little edgy. And at £1.45, you know, you could use this quite sparingly as well, with just a pop of colour in pieces.
Yeah, absolutely you could.
Gorgeous.
It's brilliant. It'd be great in bouquets.
Ooh.
Making little gemstone flowers and things like that.
Ooh, lovely. We've got some peach quartzite now. These are 12 mil. These...
Fabulous.
They're huge, aren't
I'd put those two together.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think these would be nice with the agate that we had as well.
Oh, yeah.
If you want something a bit more kind of muted.
They're very much almost a nude colour, aren't they? A neutral is the word I was looking for.
Well, no, nude is very popular right now, like nude shoes and stuff like that. There you go. They're really, really huge. Really huge. Lovely muted colour. It'd be nice with the pearls, some of the pearls that we've had, if you want to keep it all in that kind of understated. I'm imagining this right now, this time of year, with a chunky knit polo neck or something, and just having that.
A dark one and have that on top would be fab.
Yeah, definitely.
Or even just if you dropped one of those shells from it as a pendant, that would look nice as well.
It would, wouldn't it?
But you're right, they're a summer or a winter one.
They are, and at £1.85 I'd multi-buy on these. I'd absolutely be multi-buying on these.
Wow.
Incredible.
See, these sort of strands are fabulous. They're great when you're starting off because they're so economical, but they make such fabulous jewellery.
They would. I mean, you could do this as a stretchy, but you could also like alternate a pearl or something in between those, and it'd be really pretty, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Pop jump rings between. They look fabulous.
Ooh. Kim's like, come on, Emma, no time for talking. Get the Hairlight pairs up. Oh, hello. That's not a Hairlight pair. Love these. I love Hairlight.
I do.
I think this would, do you know with the Dendrite that we had earlier as well, this would be lovely.
It's and with that grey wire. Would be perfect with that grey wire.
It's gone.
It's over
Gone
there.
They're beautiful.
Because it's the same sort of colour as the Matrix, isn't it?
It is. I love the matrix on this. Thanks, Em. I'll just
So
bring
that'd
that
be
in so you
perfect.
can see that 100 metres of the grey wire. Oh, lovely. Lovely. And with the white, I think this would be lovely with the black and the white.
Yeah.
You could really, really use a lot of the pieces that we've showed you already today. Showed you?
So I'm with you about it being an undervalued gemstone, I think. Oh, very undervalued.
Literally. That is almost devaluing it though, isn't it? At £2.85. It's a bit naughty.
And it's such a nice shape because it's got those straight sides. It's very versatile, so you can wire wrap round it. You can use it to sort of almost do a bezel, but you haven't got to worry about uneven surfaces because it's nice and straight. You could shibori round it. You could soutache round it. So versatile. It's fabulous.
You could also, couldn't you, make some little flowers with these? I have a little kind of silver bead in the centre and have like some little...
Oh, one of those head pins we had earlier as a centre. That'd look amazing, wouldn't it? As a little flower. Fantastic. They make great flowers, those shapes. Yeah, absolutely.
Love those. £2.85, multi-buy, take advantage.
Go, go, go.
I know, and with it being, you know, white and as well, it's something, every strand that we've got here, you're going to be able to work with it.
Yeah, you absolutely are.
Right, it's onto the one to own. It's onto the one to own. It's the black spinel. We're so excited about this.
I know.
I'm very excited about this, and it's coming up for you right now. Welcome back. Chugging tea and coffee in the 2-second break that we had. That's a drum roll with my feet. It's one of my favourite gemstones. I got back home the other day after doing this, and Jason, my other half, was like, I saw you with that black spinel. He says, you really like that, don't you? He's like, yeah. He's like, that's a... he was telling me all these facts that I was talking... It's an 8 on the Mohs scale, and you can get really crisp facet junctions. I was like, oh, check you out. So how long were you watching for? He's like, not long. It's just, you were just so excited about the black spinel. But, well, there you go. It resonated with him, and he absorbed it because I was so excited about it. And it's
brilliant.
It's one of my faves.
Do you know what I like putting that with? Antique bronze wire. So you got that brown tone with it.
I wouldn't think of that, you know.
Yeah, you see, again, that to me is high end. The black and the brown, I think, go beautifully together.
Absolutely.
I put it with gold. I put it with silver. I put it with all rose gold. I put it with all the rest. But I really like it with the antique bronze, or with a patinaed copper. So you've got that darker colour with it.
Oh, I like that. What? That's fantastic. I would never have thought that. Look at it.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's just, and you know, going back to what I was saying that my other half was picking up on the other day, because of the hardness of the gemstone, you get that real lustrous polish on the surface, that amazing luster. For me, it's just, it's pure decadence. It's so high end. I prefer it to black diamonds. Just because you know, sometimes with black diamonds you can get that pitting on the surface, or I mean, it's a completely different look with the black diamonds. But this, to me, it just screams high-end, decadent luxury.
It does. It does. It's like you're on the black carpet, on the red carpet, and you've got loads of photographers and flashlights going off, and it does it with no ordinary light.
Yes.
It does it on its own. It's its own camera.
It is
Cavalcade or whatever.
like the pap flash.
Paparazzi, that's the word
There
I
you
was looking
go.
for.
And I say this every time I'm here, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm going to say it again. My dad, I've got a parve bangle that's all parve set with black spinel, and I was wearing it at my mum and dad's, and my dad was like, "What's that gemstone?" And I said, "Oh, it's black spinel." And he said, "Yeah, but what's the white gemstone?" I said, "There's no white gemstone. It's the surface of the black spinel." And it's just, I mean, for me, it just speaks volumes in terms of just luxury. It's just all about luxury, and it goes with everything. I mean, you can dress it up and dress it down, but it really is like the little black dress of the jewellery wardrobe. Really, Kim? Oh my gosh. This is going to be insane. 10 carats of natural black spinel, micro-faceted. There are 140 chances, big quantity, low price. What on earth?
No. 5, please, John.
5, John. John, 5. Alison wants 5, John. 5.
That was amazing. So that necklace I did earlier with the seed beads in, you could easily do that with the champagne gold with the black spinel in it, and you £2.95 each.
Ridiculous. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, everybody's gone crazy. Norfolk's bought 18 of these. No, 26. Norfolk's bought 26 of these. That is, yes, 16, sorry, it's gone back down to 16.
But why not?
Hello, 6 from Mercy's. Oh my, I've never seen the names come in so quickly on the phone. You better be in there, John. They're going to sell out. Yorkshire's bought 4. Gloucestershire's bought 3. Greater Manchester's bought 3. Greater London's bought 3. Merseyside's bought 9 of these. Wowzers! This is absolutely insane.
Oh, France, they're going to.
They're going to. They've all gone.
Oh.
It's gone. World's fastest cake. World's fastest cake. Do you know when we say that's the one to own?
Yeah, it was.
That was the one to own. My goodness. Sorry if you missed out on that.
Wow.
So sorry. You've got to be quick. We should have some silver jump rings next. Are they these large ones? Oh.
Lush.
Oh, they're nice, aren't they? I want to just play with these. That's
a big parcel of jump rings.
It is a big parcel of jump rings.
I'm used to seeing that many.
You're getting 100. There's a weight of silver here. We've double figures of silver. How much silver have we got? 19 grams. 19.
Wow.
19 grams. No, 19. 925 sterling silver, open jump rings, 100 pieces, 9 millimetre round by 1 millimetre, what do you call that?
It's the diameter of the wire. Or the gauge of the wire.
The gauge, that's the word I was looking for. Sterling silver, 19 grams of sterling silver.
Wow.
Oh my goodness me. I mean, I'm looking at these, wow. This is going to be like a package deal. You think about... Now, traditionally, these would be selling for $26.95. That's amazing already. But not today, because it's #NaughtyKim. You've got to get these for your stash. You've got to be getting... I'd be getting multiples of these for your stash.
But you see, that size, obviously great for chainmail and doing some of your bigger weaves and things. But just using those, they're great for bales. Mm-hmm. They're perfect for bales. They'll go over most chains. They'll go over Viking knit. They'll go over if you made a rope, a seed bead rope. They'll go over all of that. Perfect.
Incredible. You got 100.
Wow.
So I mean, if you were using them for bales as well, I mean, just they're limitless, really.
Absolutely.
Well, 100. 100 bales. Incredible. Absolutely. I mean, the weight of silver that you've got here for a £20 note. It is, isn't it? Absolutely. That's incredible. Right, next. So.
I love clearance. You can see all the goodies. Except that I'm on and yeah.
Oh, this is nice. So, you've got the toggle clasp.
Yeah.
But with this toggle clasp, you've got
a cone.
the cones. So the cones, would this be for, now you're, would this be for, tell me what this would be for.
So, I just thought I'd leave you hanging for a while.
Yeah, thanks.
So
Kumahimo.
Kumahimo.
Yes.
You could use it with, like I said, Viking knit. You can use it with seed beading. You can use it with, let me think, what else could you do? Well, anything where you've got a rope effect. So if you did some chainmail, if you wanted, you could still attach that to the end of the chainmail.
Nice.
If you've got just even a simple seed bead, you could actually use that effectively as an end cap on a seed bead.
Oh, wow.
So it would go straight from a seed bead to the clasp.
That's amazing.
Absolutely brilliant. But traditionally for your kumahimo and your seed beading, absolutely, they finish off a piece.
That's
they really
just
do
lovely.
finish off a piece.
I would like that just on a, you know, some kind of cord-ish bracelet.
Multi-stranded cords, or just having a thick leather cord, like you were going to put those silver. So could you imagine that on the back, and then you had those silver rings on the front?
Oh, lovely. And I just got my dad for Christmas. I just got him, when he was in hospital this year, they cut all his bracelets off, and he had quite a lot of leather bracelets, so and they just cut them all off. So he hadn't got any left, so I bought him one for Christmas, and yeah, that would be lovely just on a leather, almost like a plaited leather cord as well.
Absolutely, you could. Yeah. You can also take the toggle clasps off and use them separately. Yes. So you could use the two cones actually as top of a dangly pair of earrings and still have your toggle clasp. So you can actually separate them if you wanted to.
So if you wanted to get two of these, you could do, that would be lovely as a pair of earrings. Now it should be $11.95. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but not today. I like that idea. Two of these, and then you've got cufflinks as well. You could use those for cufflinks, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
I love that as an earring. I think that's a fab idea. £6.95. Again, there's loads of silver in these. Fantastic. Over 3 grams. Over 3 grams of silver. £6.95. Oh, is Naughty Kim? Is she tempting you and teasing you today with these incredible price points? They're amazing. They really, really are incredible. We've got a rainbow moonstone next.
Oh, have we? Ooh.
Is it? Oh, faceted rondelles, rainbow moonstone. Oh, they're not faceted. They're not faceted.
How big are they? It's not the little ones over there.
Oh, they're plain? Okay. Oh. Hashtag naughty Kim. Hashtag stupid Kim. Oh, no, we don't think you're stupid. We think the prices are stupid, but that's fabulous. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love moonstone. It's another one of those incredibly intriguing. There's just something about the energy of this gemstone that I absolutely adore. Again, something that it goes with everything, like literally goes with everything.
It does, yeah, absolutely it does. And you can pull out the colours from it as well. And no, I love it because I love the fact that you go and you can stand in one direction and you'll get a certain amount, and you turn and you get a different look. I absolutely love this. Absolutely love it.
Me too. And it is. It's all about the relationship with the light and the wearer and the observer. You know, and you've got that movement.
I like that.
Thanks. They invited me back a couple of times. All right. But it's incredible. And as you move it around, you know, when you see that wonderful adulorescence on the surface, oh, I love it. I think it's beautiful. And I'm just looking at all of the strands that we've got coming up, and there is nothing that I think wouldn't go with this. I mean, everything. But like, you know, we had the sapphire before as well, really bring out the blues, and to have that kind of shimmer on the surface against that kind of organic kind of, you know, you were talking about polished and matte kind of stones together.
That'd look lovely with that sapphire. It'd look incredible, wouldn't it?
I'm so getting into this.
Can't wait to see all this jewellery you're going to be making.
I know, I'm so inspired. We should be at £13.95. You know, so many of these have already sold at that price, and people are happy at that price, and I would be happy at that price. But today is clearance. It's Boxing Day. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to leave your chair and battle everybody, you know, elbows in the stores today. You can just sit here and get deal after deal after deal. £5.95.
Wow.
It's incredible. Can't even buy a bottle of wine for that. A decent bottle of wine for that these days.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. It's got a real wintry feel to it as well. Yeah. But also, you know, with that kind of, it'd be perfect all season. But I love it this time of year. I just think it's beautiful.
It's beautiful for your winter brides, and but like I say, equally in the summer. I like that. It's another chameleon strand. It'll go all over the place.
It will indeed. Talking of, did you say ruby? Are they faceted?
Wow. Lush.
These, I've got to say, this is one of the most beautiful ruby strands that I've seen. And, you know, we'll be really straight with you. When you're looking at strands of ruby, traditionally here, you know, you're not looking at something that necessarily has this incredible kind of pigeon blood red colour and this amazing sparkle again because of the hardness of the gemstone. You've got those really wonderful polished surface with the faceting that you've got here on the rondelles. Beautifully graduated, completely 100% natural. Wow. You know, 90% of rubies that you see have been Fisher filled, so to be able to get something that is completely 100% natural is incredible as well. There are a lot of people out there that like their gemstones to be, you know, not messed with, and this, to get this quality with no messing.
No messing.
No messing.
That's incredible. That's so beautiful, and that'll go so well with the second kit. That would look amazing. But just pop those with it, and you get a real pop of colour.
Hello.
These are lovely.
Beautiful. Together. Oh my gosh.
And there's lots of reds as well. So
another ridiculous price drop. So £27.95. How many people do you know that say that they own 35 carats of ruby? I mean, that in itself is an achievement to say that you own 35 carats of ruby. But then, you know, to get it at this price right now, that's a £15 saving. Saving more than what you're spending today. It's absolutely incredible. I love clearance. I'm so happy that you can get this quality of ruby. And you know, if I saw this in a bracelet in a jewelry store, you know, for 3 figures, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. No. You know, with a slider mechanism, something like that in sterling silver. If I saw that in a jeweller's, you know, for you know, £100–200, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. That is amazing value.
You see, I've made rings like this. This one happens to be in the red and green wire in the second kit. But where I've got the Swarovski, if you pop one of the rubies in there, or 4 of the rubies in there, they're going to stand out so well. Whichever colour wire. If you did it with the champagne gold from the first kit,
champagne gold and ruby.
Incredible, absolutely. But you only need to, and those would be 4 of your smallest ones, and you get such. I've done them in sterling silver, sort of similar, and you're looking at £60 a ring.
Absolutely.
And those are for your smallest ones.
Absolutely. You know, just by adding a few rubies to a piece, getting that additional certificate of authenticity for 25p, and then being able to showcase that with a certificate to say you're getting genuine ruby, you know, it's incredible.
Amazing.
They're all going to go. They're all going to go. I've been... is this the... Jadeite? Always popular. Did you give it a wolf whistle then?
I might have. It slipped out there.
Alison's wolf whistling the jadeite, and I'm not surprised. This is exquisite. You know, it's mind-boggling to me. Somebody that's been involved in jewellery and gemstones for, you know, well over a decade. and you know, worked with some of the biggest brands in the world, you know, all over the world. I've been very fortunate, and not saying that to kind of be like, oh, check me out, but like just saying that it blows my mind to be able to bring you jadeite, because, you know, when you look at this gemstone and you look at the most expensive jewelry that's ever been sold in auction, I think like 4 out of the 6 most expensive pieces ever sold in auction were jadeite. That might not be an exact figure, but there's a majority of the most considered pieces sold in auction. We're talking multiple millions of dollars for a gemstone. I would never in my wildest dreams thought that I would be here being able to offer people like yourself and myself, normal, you know, everyday folk that don't have millions of pounds to spend, to be able to offer this gemstone and to be able to work with and to be able to create something personal to you and your own piece of jewellery. It's mind-boggling. It's absolutely mind-boggling. A 40-carat jadeite drop.
40 carats. Just 40 carats in one piece. Wow. I never thought I'd ever work with it, because I always thought it was going to be far too considered.
Absolutely. One of my clients was a jade shop in Mexico that just sold... What on earth?
Oh, I love clearance. Wow.
I don't even know where you'd get 40 carats of nephrite, you know, that's not as considered. I don't even know where you'd get 40 carats of a simulated jade like this that would be not even the real deal for £12.95.
I would either get one of our bales that we have, a more fancy bale, or I'd make a wire work one, do a little bit of filigree in it. Done. Beautiful. Stunning. And I love the side. It although it's rounded, it's got a slightly flatter side and a slightly more rounded side.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also, if you wanted, if you did big rings, make that into a really big ring. Wow.
I love it. I might get one of these for a light pull in the bathroom. How decadent.
Might shade light pull. Wow.
I've got to go. It's going. Right. Move on. Rose. Oh, hello. Oh, they're both sides. Oh my gosh. So we've got some rose quartz carved flowers for you, but they're carved on both. These are awesome. Have a look at these. See, here's the thing. It's the human element again in these, that somebody's hand carved these, and...
I know. And they're beautiful. And I love the fact you've got a groove around the side as well. They're fab for your macrame, fab for wire wrapping. You've got anchor points. You can suspend those on a piece of wire, just a simple loop of wire, and you don't have to do anything else to them, and it will sit there as a simple pendant and look absolutely amazing. Because of that groove, you don't even have to bezel set them or anything.
Yeah,
you can just put a piece of wire. If I show you.
Well, please do. Please do.
Excuse me.
You don't ever have to be excused for anything. You can take advantage. It's amazing. See, this is wonderful, though, because it inspires people.
So if you just pop that round there and tighten it a bit, you'd have to get the angle right. I've just done it quite quick. But that's secure. And you could have that as a drop, and it wouldn't go anywhere. Just put some loops on the top, and that's held.
That's incredible. That's incredible. And you could, if you wanted to, as well, thread through it to have that extra added security.
Yeah. If you get that right, I mean, obviously... That's very quick, but by the time you've secured the top, that would actually hold it in place.
Perfectly in place. Yeah. And I think, because these are multi-sided as well, I think these would be lovely for like flower girl, like headpieces, and
so
do you know
pretty.
what I mean? Like little combs and things like that.
Perfect for earrings, because they can turn as well. Absolutely stunning.
£12.95. That's not the price. Oh my gosh.
They're great for incorporating into your seed beading as well, because you've got that nice hole to go through, and then you could seed bead around it.
For £6.95, I'm going to give you a rough idea of how many you're going to get on here. Now, this is just a rough idea because it's not exact, but let me give you a rough idea. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. There's a 28-ish of these on here. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So 14 pairs of earrings.
14 pairs of earrings, rose quartz, you know.
Even if you made them extremely simple, you've got to be looking at least a £5 pair of earrings.
And then some.
Yeah, at least. Let's go for the bare minimum. And how many? 14 pairs?
14 pairs.
I can't work that out.
That's incredible. That's what it is. Amazing. Right. There we go. Okay, where are we going now?
£60.
Aquamarine. Holy guacamole. This strand. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
With the moonstone.
Beautiful. That's my birthstone. Stunning strand.
But look at this colour. I mean, this has got it all. It's got the clarity. You've got the faceting is beautiful. The colour is delicious. Wow. Where are you getting these strands from, Kim? They're all the quality. The secret cupboard. Does it have a hashtag? No, does it the naughty cupboard? Get in the naughty cupboard. This is gorgeous. And I was just saying with the moonstone, some of the agalorescence coming from the moonstone, that would be beautiful as well. But for me...
I haven't seen that depth of colour in an aquamarine for a while. That's
and when you
beautiful.
do, it's usually opaque. Let's be straight. Like, you know, there's never any fluff with me. I just tell you as it is. So to get this clarity and this colour and the size of some of these as well. I mean, they're all graduated, but in the centre there, of course, it's 18 centimetre strand. Some of these are 7 by 5 mil. I mean, they're sizable.
They are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Am I the only one singing a Disney song now?
No, you're not. You're not the only one. I'm singing the Disney song that's in my head. Absolutely.
But see, with the black spinel, that again, I do that with the aquamarine, and it's stunning. That takes it to evening, expensive. If you put it with the white, then it takes it to more sort of daytime.
And at £12.95 for 40 carats of aquamarine of this particular quality. Wow.
Absolutely amazing.
I'm loving these deals, Kim.
Yeah.
I really don't mind doing a 7-hour shift today with all of these deals, I've got to say. Who's producing it? Is it your husband after this? It's your husband to be. So there we go.
Really?
There's going to be a bit of competition, you know. Is there going to be hashtag naughty Phil? He's not going to be as naughty as you. £12.95. Be lovely with like bridal jewellery as well. You're something blue,
beautiful.
just to have that kind of peppered and with pearls and.
Oh, could you imagine it if you were selling your jewellery and you have a bridal range? Then you could just pop one of those on the back, on the clasp of each of your pieces, and just have that as your theme on each of your pieces of wedding jewellery. Wouldn't that be ace? Just on a little head pin, that'd be fab.
I love this. Sorry, where are we going next?
Sorry. Oh, I love these.
I've never seen coated I can't say it. Chrysoprase. I've never seen it coated before. This is like dragon skin. Oh my! Is that what you were gonna say? This is. Look at this. This is like dragons. Oh, this is so on trend. It's quite mermaidial as well.
I think it looks a bit stained glass windowy as well. Because of all the faceting, it gives you that sort of almost lined. You've almost got the lead lining on it, haven't you? Without the lead. Oh
my gosh, this is awesome. And with Chrysoprase as well, it's got that like internal glow. Like without the coating, even as it is in its, you know, in its original state, it's got that internal glow. This is so, like, everybody's crazy at the moment for unicorns and mermaids and dragons and stuff. This is so on trend. John, one please. Yeah. One. This is incredible.
It's beautiful. I've not seen the Chrysoprase one. I've seen the other ones we do, and I love it. Perfect for dragon eyes, because I make dragons. Actually using that as the eye, and you've got that faceting, and it gives you that movement and that different colour in the eye, so it gives it a bit of life. Beautiful.
Oh, I love it. 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 And what a great deal. There you go. So coming up after the break, we have got more clearance. Yay! We've got all kinds of goodies that we still haven't played yet that I'm so excited about. And we've got the second kit, so I'm excited about that too. I'm going to have a bit of a munch. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in 2.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Why'd you make us do these things?
Just use that, that's great.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
We're the Radican Rebels, bringing you a rhyme. Oh my goodness, it's Christmas time!
If you want deals, have no fear. We're all here with the Christmas cheer.
Bringing you deals as big as a goose. Now it's your turn. Go on, Bruce.
Absolutely not.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to each and every single...
I wasn't ready.
Okay, so we're all going to say Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
well, it's not my fault that the
But you
microphone...
weren't looking the second.
Nobody told me... Okay,
we're all
I'm free.
gonna-
I'm free. Merry Christmas to camera, yeah?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas to camera!
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
So professional.
That was almost, it was like... I just finished mine. Oh.
Oh, well, if we're finishing them.
I've just chugged it.
Oh.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Look at, right, we're going to start. Welcome to clearance, everybody. If you've just joined us, hello. If you're sick and tired of me already, I'm sorry. You've got me till 9 o'clock tonight, but you know what? Yay! So, woohoo! Whoop, 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 whoop. Yay! It's your birthday. It was my birthday 2 days ago.
Happy birthday!
Thanks.
Happy birthday!
Thanks. It's getting closer to that 40 mark.
Oh, don't worry, it's a breeze.
Thanks.
I survived it and came out the other end.
Brilliant. I did get asked for ID in Morrison's the other day, though. The supermarkets are available, so that was fine. She says, "Can I ask? Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I ask you for some ID?" I was like, "Heck yeah! I'm 37 in 2 days." Anyway, apple charm. Let's move on. This is also quite Disney as well.
Yeah.
I love this.
It's lovely.
So you've got your 95 3D apple charm. This is super cute. I love this. And then there's, look, so they've got a hole in the bottom.
It's been pre-cored. Your apple has had its core removed.
It's been pre-cored. Actually, what could you... Obviously, you can use this as a traditional charm. You've, of course, got your ring in the top. You could put a lobster claw clasp on that and put it on a charm bracelet, just very simply. There is... I'm gonna out them. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but not the bead charm company that goes on the bracelet that way, but the one that clips on. My dad, well, I bought it for my mum from my dad for Christmas. She's broken her bracelet, so I bought her a new bracelet. And then she had a reconstructed turquoise charm that she wanted with a lobster claw clasp on in sterling silver, £37. £37. The bracelet was 50. If this was that company, you could put sterling silver lobster claw clasp on that, and they would be selling that for £30+.
Wow.
Easily, every day of the week. But there's so much silver in this.
Now, do you know what I want to do with them? I want to put lobster claw clasps on them and give them to teachers for their end of term prezi.
How blooming fabulous is that for a great idea? You could have I love themed jewellery, like having a theme around things. When I was working with Angela, she was talking about having various different themes, and obviously she's all about business, and I'm all about business, so we just talked business for the whole time we were here. But it's such a you could absolutely market these at the end of term.
Yeah, absolutely you could. But you see that I mean I do that. I'll have a section when I sell jewellery. I'll have a theme and have another theme. So I have series of jewelleries, and I'll build whole suites, but extended suites, not just a suite. There'll be different necklaces, and you could do that. I think those are stunning.
That's a great idea.
The other thing I thought of, because you've got, and I didn't realise you had that cavity, right? So when you get your new baby, and it's the apple of your eye, and you could pop a little lock of hair in and put some resin in, and then you've got the little, it's inside your apple.
Alison, everybody. Alison, everybody. Amazing.
Wouldn't that be?
That
would be secret.
Be lovely. A little secret. Or a little birthstone or something in there as well. I like that idea better though. Right. You're fab.
Well, they never found a box big enough for me, so I always think outside of the box.
You're awesome. You're awesome. Talking of awesome.
I know.
Holy guacamole. This is one of my favourite gemstones. On my vision board at home right now, I have got a black lightning ridge opal. I really want to own one. I've just bought a huge boulder opal, and I've got 2 one-of-a-kind Ethiopian opals, a pendant and a ring. In fact, I'll show you a little video on my phone in a minute of the ring. But this quality,
look at the colour.
Quality, it's amazing. It's so difficult for us to show you opal on the TV. I'm trying to kind of get out the light, but that's not working either. So, but the rainbows of colours that you've got coming through these. They're incredible. $55.95. Get it home. Use your 30-day money-back guarantee. Seriously, I wish you could see what we're seeing right now. Like, I really, really do.
The colours I'm getting here are stunning, and I'm really loving the different. It's a slightly different matrix background colour as well, which I think is stunning. Do you know what? I'd really like to put that with that. Imperial
the
zircon.
Yeah.
Look at
That's
that
amazing.
one.
So
Wow.
I'm just like looking at the big screen behind me. How much of a saving was that? £34.
Wow.
Saving on this. They are beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
That's the sort of jewellery I'd want as a bracelet and a ring, because I want to look at it. And I'd play with that, and it'd be tactile, because I'd be turning it to see the different colours.
Oh, love it.
Like that.
Where are we going now? Sapphires. No. Can I just put these and make sure that these are like are these the ones? Can you just have a look before we bring them in? Because I don't want to. They are. Oh my gosh.
Clearance show.
60 carats of exquisite blue sapphire. I'm going to just drop these down to the table if that's okay, so you can really see that purity of colour. That is, you know, salon sapphire colour that you've got here. It is outstanding. The clarity, the colour, the faceting that you've got here, amazing. I mean, I thought looking at this with this kind of clarity, I thought we would be looking at kyanite, not sapphires. These are phenomenal, and with them being wheels as well, you could use them quite sparingly, like just slotting them in. Wow.
Absolutely.
60 carat of sapphire of this quality, $79.95, outstanding. This is nothing shy of what you would see in a high-end jewellery store. You would absolutely see this kind of quality set into platinum, into 18 carat gold. It has got that perfect gamut point colour as well. This isn't a pinkish blue, a purplish blue. It's not a greenish blue. It is that perfect, pure, hits that perfect gamut point.
Absolutely incredible. It's the consistency of it, the depth of it. I love it. Wow.
Wow. Wow. We're just like, wow. I've got green amethysts. Oh my gosh, look at these.
I know.
Are these all Briolet?
I've got that strand. I love it. Fabulous. Sorry. I said I've got that strand. I love it.
You've got this strand. I don't know why we're whispering.
And I love the fact that it's centre drilled, because that gives you so much more variety and simplicity when you're making your jewellery.
Absolutely,
Pop ahead, sorry.
No, you carry on. I'm just agreeing with you. Pop a what?
Pop a head pin through it, or an eye pin that we had earlier. Loop at the top. You've got a loop at the bottom. You can do an amazing waterfall necklace with those. I do like ear cuffs, but I have it goes over your ear, and then you have cascading chain coming down with a gemstone at the bottom. And those, again, you want them drilled through the centre for ease of use rather than having to try and wrap the top. They are so perfect for that. They would look amazing. Ooh, yeah.
I love these. I'm quite, with earrings, I would just like these on a shepherd's hook. I mean, I think that they are incredible. And you can see, I mean, the clarity that you've got as well with this beautiful kind of seafoam green. They're all graduated. They're all kind of briolet cut that you've got there.
I'm working on a suite of jewellery for me, which is why it's taking a while, because I don't get that much time. And it's got the Light in, it's got chrome diopside, and it's got peridot. And the mixture of those three together is just phenomenal. Love it.
Love it. Love it.
Just need some green diamonds now.
Oh, do you know what as well? I think this would be lovely with those carved rose quartz flowers that we had earlier as well. It's like little dewdrops in the spring. Do you know what I mean? Little droplets of dew on the leaves in spring. The colour's beautiful. Love these. I've got...
Amazing.
Amazing.
And I love, see, I also take drops and things like that and turn them upside down. So I'll often have them going to the narrow point at the bottom, just for a bit of difference.
Oh, I like that idea. They're gorgeous. Welcome to Jewellery Maker.
Wow.
Lovely. Lovely. Talking of lovely, I'm joined by Alison today, everybody. Woo! I was going to say peach moonstone, but you are also lovely.
Oh, thank you. I was eyeing that up earlier.
Were you?
Yeah. Might have been.
Might have been. Might have been.
It's another one of those optical illusions.
It is. This is dreamy. It really is. Look at this.
Now, I'd never have done it, but look at that with your nails. With the sapphire, I would never have thought it, but I would put that with that sapphire we had earlier.
I wouldn't have thought of that either, but doesn't it work?
Ah, yeah, absolutely. Look at that. That's incredible, isn't it?
And they're all showing this wonderful adulorescence. There's something just super dreamy about these. They are gorgeous.
It's like there's someone with a torch inside shining it around, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I know this sounds really cheesy and weird, but I always look at this and say, if you could kind of bottle dreams, this is what dreams would look like if you could bottle them.
Have you ever seen the film Labyrinth?
Oh, it's my favourite film of all time.
And you get the bubbles, and then they go into the bubble, and they're having a ball in the middle of the bubble.
Yes.
And that's the colour of her dress, if I remember rightly. She had a peachy coloured dress.
You do remember rightly. I can sing you the song from that part of the movie as well, if you like. It's my favourite film of all time. I actually have the soundtrack in my car. Now, £12.95 is phenomenal. That's not it though. That is not it. That is just the beginning. That's where we should be priced. But everyone, I mean, just going through here, they're incredible. What?
Amazing. They're great for almost end beads as well. So if you've got kumihimo, or you've got a Viking knit, or a chainmail, and you want to sort of almost have a full stop at the end of your chain, they're fab for that, because that size is perfect, the 10mm. But also just for doing, like you say, a stretchy bracelet.
Look at that with the movement. They'd be lovely and gorgeous with pearls as well. I think some of that strand we had earlier with the multicoloured. Oh, £7.95.
One of those drops of the Pressure Light down from it.
Oh, I'm being ushered on. I've got to go. Sorry, we have no time. No, red, Jasper, lilies. Oh my gosh, little calla lilies. Look at these.
She's playing all my favourites.
She knew you were coming, you see.
I know. They're gorgeous. I mean,
They're
look at that.
amazing. But look at this with all the details. I'm just picking out this one, but they're all different. They're all unique. But this one, oh my gosh. Look at that. With that silver wire that you had before, and I don't know, wow.
The Swarovski head pin, pop it through, you've got the Swarovski poking out, little loop on pair of earrings. How amazing would they look?
They're gorgeous.
I made like corsage with calla lilies, and I think those are beautiful.
That's gorgeous. I would like, and I said this last time I was here, I would like this just as one one on a pin on a brooch, just as sticking upright, yeah, just on a lapel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can get those pins that have got the things at the bottom. It's a technical term.
Like a hat pin.
Like
almost,
a hat pin,
but
yeah,
when you
or
put
in
a
a hat
lapel
pin as well. Oh yes.
Beautiful.
I've got, like, I collect hats. I've got, like, literally, I said to my other half, you know, when we get the boat, can we have a hat stand? He's like, where are we going to put a hat stand? Oh, we can put it in the utility room.
The utility room on your boat.
I know.
Wow.
It's going to be 12.6 feet wide by
big
69 feet long.
Wow.
$5.95. Oh my gosh. I mean, again, you're talking about themes and having, you could have like a little, you know, a little pin, a hat pin, you could have pairs of earrings to match, you could just make with this one strand, make a little suite of jewellery. Oh,
I love the way they nestle in as well, because you can take them as the calla lily, which is beautifully carved and a stunning shape, or you can make it contemporary and actually link them together and use them. They'll nestle into each other, and you can get the most amazing sort of almost scale-esque.
I was just going to say, kind of dragon-esque again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
spooky.
Ametrine in a clearance. What? This is madness. Oh my gosh. Ametrine. So, this is amazing. They don't even know how this is, they don't know why this happened. Like, this is like a freak of nature. Bit like me. It's a true story. So you've got half amethyst, half citrine. So most of the citrine that you see on the market is basically amethyst that's been heated up. So what happened, and people don't know this, but this comes from Bolivia, one location in Bolivia, in this one state. In that one state, there's one town. In that one town, there's one mine. And in that one mine, there is one solitary vein of ametrine, which is amazing. So, and they don't know how it formed, because for years they were they would heat up amethyst and try and get this half and half look, but it wouldn't work. And so it would just turn into citrine. So I've done lots of research because I'm fascinated by nature, and there's a belief that potentially with where the geode was forming in this one vein, this one kind of mine, that potentially there was a break or something that allowed different temperatures to come in from outside, and that is why it formed. We don't know, nobody knows. So I almost fell off my chair then. Now that would have been good TV. But incredible. Amazing.
Absolutely stunning strands.
It is, isn't it? You've really got that, that's that split. I'm just going to drop it down on the table again so you can see, because it's not working against my red background. But look at that.
Stunning. Look at that one. Wow.
As if that's for 14. Oh, that's the should be price. Shut up. It's crazy. Crazy.
Oh dear.
100 carats of ametrine for a £10 note with change. And it's intriguing. People love this. I mean, because it's like, oh, what is that? I've never seen that before. It's like, excuse me, jewellery. It's the kind of gemstone that when you're wearing, people say, excuse me, what is that?
I like that. Excuse me, jewellery.
Excuse me, jewellery. It's true. It is. People, they want to know what it is. It's incredible. I don't know why I thought that was funny. I do know why I thought that was funny. So we've got... Sorry, that's really tickled me. Okay, so sensible face.
Oh, no, don't spoil the day.
We've got your glittery boxes next. So, yay! Oh, I like these.
Sparkly. Nice.
Imagine. And again, if you've got that, special customers and to be able to offer.
It does. It raises your jewellery, doesn't it?
It does.
To be able to put it in a nice display. I've had that when I've put something in a presentation box and people say, "Oh, I really like that."
Absolutely. You've got your silica balls in there as well, but you've got ridges in here as well if you wanted to put rings or if you want to thread pendants, bracelets.
I realised they've done that. That's very clever.
It is, isn't it?
Very
decadent. I love this as well because it doesn't come off. Like, it's not glitter. It's like smooth but glittery, if that makes any sense. Oh. So you're going to get 5 boxes. 5 boxes, and they're yours today for...
Brilliant.
$1.99 each. You couldn't buy one of these for $1.99 in a shop somewhere.
So if you've got your Imperial zircon bracelet, it's a considered bracelet, or it should be, then you put it in something like this, and it just adds to the effect of what you're getting.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want to put that in a little bag.
No.
You want to put it in something. You want to present it to someone. Not just go, there you go.
Yeah.
You want to say, there.
Absolutely, and you can have these set aside for those really high-end pieces that you create. You know, this isn't something you maybe want to use for everything, but to have this, you know, for those high-end pieces. I want to start making some pet jewellery. So I want to do some like pet collars with genuine gemstones, birthstones and different gemstones that have different kind of properties. And I would think that this would be lovely with a nice cat collar or something in there. That's what I want to do.
That's a whole new line.
It is a whole new line. It's where my head's at the moment. It is. And then I've got a friend of mine that's got his own jewellery brand who I used to work with. So I'm going to have a meeting with him next month because he's getting a lot of stones cut in India and things like that. So I'm like wanting to see if we can collaborate in some way.
Good.
Right, so I need to sell my flat first. so I've got some capital. Right, we've got a sterling silver curb chain. Oh, this is lovely.
Beautiful.
Isn't it?
So smooth.
Oh, I know. Ooh. Ooh. That is gorgeous. Isn't that lovely? And with the curb chain as well, because it's flat, it's almost like fabric against the skin. And because it's flat, it sits flat, but also you get a much more substantial look in terms of this. I mean, it is weighty with silver, but it looks even more weighty because it is flat this way. Yeah. So you've got more kind of surface area. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
It almost makes it wider, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you get that surface area with it being flat as well, which I love, so you get that real shine off it.
Definitely. Oh, yes.
That's lovely.
It is nice. 18 inches as well, really desirable. Okay, right, I'm going to give you a warning right now. Warning, 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 warning. If you're not on the phone lines right now, you might miss out on this. That's all I'm going to say right now. I tell you what, we'll show you where we should be. $7.95. That in itself is so low, so low. However, you're going to want to be buying 5, 10 of these. I tell you what, you ready for this? This is crazy. Sterling silver. What? £3.95. Do you know what?
Is that's the least I've ever seen a necklace even on Jewellery Maker.
Exactly. There's 134 of these available, but they're not going to be available for very long. Avis has bought 2, Shirley's bought 2, Helen and Chris have bought 3, Michelle's bought 3, Collector's bought 2 of these. So many of you bought these, almost 60 of these in baskets. You need to be checking out right now. Neil's bought 3. Do you know what as well? Even aside from what you're making your jewellery, if you're like me and you've got lots of pendants and you keep switching it out on the chain because you haven't got enough chains for all your pendants, at this price you can get a chain for every single pendant that you own as well.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Hello, lovely Lisette. Oh, I haven't seen you in forever, my darling. It's lovely to see you in Germany there. Helen's there, bought 3. Hampshire's bought 3. Clex and Leicestershire have bought 3. Outer Hebrides have bought 2. Surrey's bought 3. South Yorkshire's bought 3. West Midlands has bought 10 of these. Norfolk's bought 18 of these. You've got to be quick. Oh, my goodness me. We're spoiling you today.
But I'm not surprised at that price. If you sell on your jewellery, then that's fab, because there's no way you're going to be reselling that at that price with whatever on that you're going to put on it. If you're giving them as gifts, 10. That's your wedding's, all your wedding party done.
Absolutely.
On the chain, it's silly. Or even if, like you say, you just want one for each pendant you've got. Job's a good one.
Do you know, and again, gifts for people. You know, if you've got daughters, granddaughters, nieces, you don't know what to get people,
Perfect.
It's amazing. For £3, you can't buy a meal deal, a sandwich and a drink and a packet of crisps for that price. I'm just saying, you can't. Barbara's bought 17 of these. Well done, my lovely.
And with it being 18 inches as well, that's such a nice length.
Perfect.
Wow.
Can we just, how awesome is today's show? Send us your text messages in. #NaughtyKim. #NaughtyKim. It's true. The show is just phenomenal. Everybody's going crazy for these. I'm not surprised. I mean, we're just spoiling you. Spoiling you.
Brilliant.
Well done. Good luck. Oh. We're on to the kit. So, the first part of the kit is the seed beads and the wire. So that's the first part, and then the Swarovski is going to be the second part of the kit. I love saying that, the Swarovski. There we go. So you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tubes of seed beads, 2 spools, reams of wire. So you've got 10 meters of the beautiful dark forest green. I love that coloured copper wire. You've got 10 meters, that's 1 mil by the way, and then you've got 0.4 mil of the red coloured wire, 10 meters of that as well. You've then got your Delica opaque light cyan AB beads. You have got your opaque dyed red seed beads, they're 11 O's. You've got the olive gold luster seed beads, which are 11 O's, the opaque red seed bead, 11 O's, the silver line green seed beads, 11 O's, and you have got the transparent dark emerald seed beads, 11 O's. So they're all 11 O's that you've got in this kit. And they are, what a gorgeous colour palette.
I know. And you've got one of my favourite bead colours, the dark green emerald is my favourite beads, one of them. I love it because when the light shines on it, you just get this amazing colour coming through and this richness of colour. And I don't know how they make that colour. Well, I don't know how they make any of the colours, but it's just such an incredible colour.
Isn't it?
I love it, and it's a beautiful palette.
Wow.
I absolutely adored this kit.
It's incredible. It is beautiful. And again, you spoke earlier about having, you know, organic gemstones with polished ones.
Yeah.
You've got that look here as well with the matte and the metallic colours and.
Well, if you put the two lined greens with something like the diopside, they'd go amazing. Or with something like the Light, they'd go so beautifully with it. They really would. Or any of those, put it with the Hairlight we had. Just absolutely amazing. And again, you can use the reds as much or as little as you want and work it in. I had great fun with this kit. Really
I can
did.
see, it's amazing, amazing. The holly and the ivy, this is called. It should be called clearance and green.
Well, it was originally because I had to cancel a show because I couldn't get down here in the snow, so it was originally for the 13th, but they let me keep it, but I did rework some of it, so I kind of removed the holly and I left the ivy because that's any time.
Of course it is. I love ivy.
I love the ivy.
I've got ivy in my kitchen. I call it the Triffid. It's gone insane, honestly. It's just everywhere now.
Taking over.
It is. 24.95. Wow. Liz, Helen, Chris, Gloucestershire's there, Bedfordshire, Sussex, Merseyside, Greater London. Lots of you getting involved right now. I mean, this is an exquisite kit. Incredible value for money at £24.95. Amazing.
I had to be very careful because I love doing Russian leaves, and this kit lends itself so much to doing Russian leaves, but I've done them a few times and I'm like, I must do something different.
What's the Russian leaf?
So it's a technique with the seed beads, and you kind of make this
leaf
shape, leaf shape out of them, and that just lends itself, that colour palette, the reds, because you can do an ombre through it. And then you build them up, so you make many of these leaves in different sizes and build them up into this beautiful corsage or pendant, and they look stunning.
Love it.
And if you do that ombre, which these colours will do perfectly, wow.
Perfect. I love it. So you've got, it's amazing, you've got 20 metres of your beautiful wire. You've got, 7 tubes of seed beads. Treat yourself, treat yourself. Right, straight onto the Swarovskis. So, in the Swarovski kit...
It's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm so glad that could have come out a lot worse. So I'm glad that was the worst it came out. Let me tell you what you've got. You've got your emerald Swarovski bicones. They're 3mm. You've got 48 pack of those. You've got your Swarovski crystal bicones in emeralds. There are 4mm, 48 pack of those. You have got your Swarovski bicone light cyan AB 4mm, 48 pack of those. The Swarovski pure leaf 4224. Emeralds, 14 by 11, and you've got 2 of those in your. They're the little. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Well, they're not little at all. And you've got your Swarovski Siam round, faceted round beads, 3 mils, 48 pack of those as well. They're incredible.
I know. I love them.
People love Swarovski. People absolutely love. My mom loves Swarovski, and it's so can be so considered. It really can.
Well, it can, but it's a brand name everybody's heard of.
Yes.
Everybody's heard of Swarovski, and the quality of what they do is amazing.
It is, and they're all uniformed as well.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it, is that they're all so perfectly uniformed. Look at this.
I actually love this colour palette. I mean, yes, it was perfect for Christmas, but I actually love it outside of that. So, like the ring I showed you before, love it in the 2 colours. And if I borrow this ring as well, whoops. So, just prong setting that, and then you've got the 2-tone.
Please, can I
colour.
put this on, please? It's amazing.
Isn't that stunning?
Isn't that?
Such a simple setting, and then you've got that 2-tone of the shank.
I just adore that. I think that is incredible. Look how beautiful that is. Amazing. Oh, I love that. Thanks. Right, let's think about, what you could pay for a Swarovski ring.
Yeah, absolutely.
3 figures you could pay for a Swarovski ring.
Yeah.
And you're getting all of this today for dum dum dum.
Yeah.
And it's, like you say, the name is synonymous.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the brand. Everybody has a perceived value of the brand. You know that if you go into a shop and you want to buy some Swarovski from a Swarovski store, that there's a certain price point that's associated with that. To be able to get all of this, for the price on your screen right now, £25 is incredible.
Well, I reckon that ring would probably, you've covered your kit and a bit more.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's demo time.
It's demo time.
It's demo time. It's that bit like hammer time, but different.
So we're gonna have a speed demo.
Speed demo. Is that like speed dating?
Yeah, sort of.
But different.
We've got quite a lot to do, but we're gonna go through it because there's a lot of repetition. So what I'm gonna do is, can I pinch that piece, Emma? Is that okay?
I'm just gonna sit here and
so
shut
up. That might go on yours.
Oh my gosh!
So you can you can twist it in a bit because it's going to be miles too big.
And
for you.
I've got a child's wrist. Honestly, I've got the smallest wrists ever.
So I'm gonna show you how you can construct something like this, which I love. So like I say, I kept the ivy bit.
This is incredible.
And what I've used, so to do the base of the bracelet, I've just taken some coils, and you can make it as big. I mean, that would look good on your upper arm. That one.
It would. It would.
And I've just taken it off the reel. Now I used a bracelet mandrel at home. I haven't got one here because I forgot it.
We've got the cone.
So we're just going to use the cone. And basically, I just want to pull it tighter, and you can do as many of these as you want. And I'm going to pull it quite tight. Now, all wire has a memory, even though it's not memory wire. It all has a memory. So as soon as even though I've done that, as soon as I let that go, that's going to expand. Okay? So you want to do it quite a bit smaller. I'm going to pull that tighter so that it'll expand. So don't worry about going too small, because you can always let it back out.
Right.
Okay, but that's why I've kind of anchored that one. So I'm going to let that out, and that's now too small, but we can play with that.
Wrist.
Yeah,
that really is.
Okay, so when I've added mine on, you can leave it so you can you could almost wrap it round, which I would do with a smaller wrist, or that one I've fixed into a size.
Right.
So it's up to you how you do that. It depends whether you're making it for someone specifically. So that's your base, and then we're just going to scroll the 2 ends. Where's my round nose pliers? There they are. I loved this kit.
Oh, I love this bracelet. I'm like, oh, it makes me want to go to.
So,
it makes me want to go to a costume party as like Poison Ivy. It's like
perfect.
You could do like my whole body in this.
Oh, I want to do a wire work dress, but anyway, that's a project.
Oh my gosh, I'll so be your model for that.
So I've done a loop, and then I'm just going to take hold and just swirl it around. Okay. Now once you've got so far, and bear in mind you don't want it that way. You want to bend it that way.
Okay.
Okay. So you can sort of make that as big or as little as you want. It's just an ending, and you do that both sides. So I would fetch that and do that both sides. Okay. So that's how you make the base. Right. So for all of the the ivy leaves, and you can go online, and if you put in peyote graph paper, there's loads of free plain graph papers. I created them, so I get them and I colour them in. With a photo editing thing, you can just colour the dots in, or you could get a pen and paper and sit and have fun. So I've done 3 different sizes. So that's the big one. Now the holes are smaller, so although they look a similar size, that comes out quite a bit bigger. Then we've got the middle-sized one, and Emma's going to photograph these after and put them with the photographs of the show. And then we've got the little one.
Okay.
So the technique is the same for all of them. So I'm going to show you how to do the smaller one. Okay. So let me pull these out of the way. Now I use a very technical bit, which I haven't got here, is a pencil. So you'll be able to see it, I think on the overhead, can we see the lines?
Yep.
So what I do when I'm doing it is I'll print it off, and I've used a pencil because I rub them out, and you'll see on the back where you do it several times. They'll last for a while. You could laminate them if you want, but if you really wanted to get, life's too short, gonna lie. So that comes out like that. So that's your little one. Okay.
No.
So you can use the same colours, different colours. The example I've got here, I've got 1/2 done, and I've actually done it in the reverse colour. So I've got the darker outside and the pale inside. Now what I want to show you is starting off. So here's my thread ready loaded. I always have loads and loads of seed bead needles on the go. I always stockpile these whenever they're on offer. I get loads because I have when I come here, I'll have a project and I'll have several of them. So let me take this out of the way. I'm going to put that to the side because I keep referring back to it, and then I'm going to get some of these are the silver lined green, and how amazing and lush are they?
They
are
are
my favourites. I adore these seed beads. These are the emerald. Look at that. When you spread them out, you get this almost an inner glow from them. And it's not like that because that is, you've got the silver in coming through. But they just look like someone's lit them from the inside. I adore that. It's my favourite. Right. So I've often been asked, how do I read a pattern for seed beading? So I'm going to pull that back over. I start at the widest point.
Okay.
If I'm doing peyote, because you work every other, they're staggered. If you were doing, you could do this in brick stitch. You'd start that way and work there.
Okay.
And then come back to here and work this way. So you can do it, if you're not comfortable with doing it peyote, you can do it in brick stitch. Because they're the same but 90 degrees. So I'd start at the widest point. Now when you start, you load on the first 2 rows. Okay, so whenever you start, so I started and I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I loaded on the first 2 rows. And I'm lazy. I add a stopper bead, but I tend to use that as part of the design so I don't have to take it off, and life's too short.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. So if you want a separate stopper bead, it's not a problem, but I always just use it as the first bead of my design. So how do we do it? So I'm going to keep these as dark and light. So I've got dark, light, so dark. Let me pull these over so we can see all of it. Dark, then a light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 darks. And if you 4, 5. This is why I use a pencil. I will actually draw through the line I'm doing next. It's just the way my mind works.
Okay.
I can't look at that one and do that one. I've got to look at the last lined one.
Yeah.
It's weird.
We're all weird.
So then
All the
I've
best
got a
people are.
light. Then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 darks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a light, then a dark. So that's my first 2 rows done. Now whether it's just the way I do it or it's like that for everybody, I don't know. But when I start, I want to come this way, regardless of whether I carry on that way or go back that way, because there's another one that's parallel. So I'm gonna take this as my next row, which might completely mess with my brain. Okay, so my next seed bead, I want it to be parallel. So I'm going to pop the bead on. It's a dark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bring it through, and I'll pull it through. So I want this hammerhead effect on the end. So let me, you just pop that down. So you get this sort of hammerhead or T. Can you? Okay, so sometimes you end up with 1 at the end, sometimes you have 2 at the end. Okay. So I wanted this hammerhead at the end to match my pattern. Yeah. So I'm then going to go for the next one along. So we're now skipping one. So on our pattern we've got that one. We've already got that one, so we now want that one. So we want a light
one now. So
this is how you go along. So we've come out of there, we're missing that one and going into that one. So the next seed bead is a light. Okay, so our next one is a light, and if you want, what you can do is go 1, 2. I've got 2 lights, then a dark. So I'm going to put 1, 2 lights, and with peyote you go in every other. So I've come out of that seed bead, I miss that one, and I go into the other one, and this gives us this castellation effect, this inny and outy effect.
Castellation sounds very posh, and then you said inny and outy.
I like to cover all my bases. So then I've got a dark one. I'm just mad.
All the best people are.
Innies and outies, or uppies and downies, or castellation, whatever you want to call it. There's probably a proper name for it, but I never do proper names for anything, because most of what I do I'm self-taught at. So then I've got two dark ones. So I never know the official terms for a lot of things. I just make my own up as I go along.
We like that.
And I think sometimes, don't get me wrong, lessons are good, being taught's good, but I also think there's a lot of distance in playing and learning for yourself. I do recommend you playing. So I'm now going to go for the next one is a light one. Right, now I'm going to come to the end, and the end is going to be a little bit funny because, sorry Emma, we've now got one below. If I hold that up, that's where the strand should be. So there's one down and there's one up. Now I need to get one parallel with this one. So I'm going to add a dark one on. Where is it? There we go. Where's my needle gone? There. And I'm going to go, I'm coming out through that one, and I'm going to go through the top of the first bead I thought of. And the answer's 42. And you're going to pull that down. Sorry, I'm random.
Oh, we were talking about that last night.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, the answer's 42.
The ultimate, what's the question? I'm going to pull that down because people aren't going to know what on earth we're talking about. So that's going to sit, and it will sit when I've finished. So I'm now going to do a little loop-de-loop. So I want to be coming back down through that seed bead. So I'm going to come down through here. And it's just the way I've done the numbers for this. You get this if you want to do an even edge with a... Let me get this the right way around. So if you want an even edge with an odd count peyote, you have to do this little shenanigan at the end. So I've gone through the sort of one in the middle, then I'm going to go down through the next one, and that one's got one parallel to it. So I'm going to go down through there, up through the parallel one, and then we're going to go back up through there. There we go. And then we can go through the first one, and then we're coming back down through that bead we've added.
Perfect.
And we'll be in the right space now to pick up our next bead.
Right.
So I then go to my piece of paper, draw my next line. Now my next one is one less.
Right.
Now there are ways where you can, again, travel your bead, you thread through there and come back through there. To be honest, I just go from there, down the side, you get a tiny little bit of thread. You don't see it. So on the side of these, I challenge Emma. So you can, where I've decreased, there's a little bit of thread on the outside. Now, fair dues if you can see that when you're wearing that piece of jewellery. So why spend all that time travelling around when you can just go?
No one's going to see that. And then also as well, with all of the wire and everything that you've got, I mean, there's just so much to look at without, you know, no one's going to notice that.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So then I carry on coming down here following the pattern. I'm not going to bore you silly with doing that. So when you come to here, so you decrease there, so we just go down to that one, we do the next row, and then we just drop it down and finish the next row. When you come to this bit, you're back to doing your parallel. So one side's quite easy, you just slip it over. The other side, you have to do your little shenanigan.
Right.
To get your parallel. And when you get to here, you go decrease your bead on each side, and then you can just feed it back through that one, work your wire back down, and then come up and add those 3 beads on that one.
Fantastic.
So that does that side. Then you work your bead, your thread, back up to the start, which is where we are with this one.
Ah. It's almost like you're prepared for this.
It's almost like I did. Spooky. There we go. I did thread live on TV before, thread the needles, and it worked. So I don't want to do it again because doing it first time is a nightmare.
Wow.
So see how you get your little. See how you get, if I hold it that way up, you get your little 3 at the end.
Yes.
And you get these little sort of leaf shapes at the bottom. Now, where it's got, where is it? There, your little loop. I've caught that one, so I would want to just uncatch that, because that shouldn't be there. So, but as well, having said that, just because it's there, I'd have that on the back, and again, you're never going to see it.
No.
So don't get too hung up on it. Then threading it through, if you go every other, so I'm picking beads that are parallel. If I pick a parallel bead, when I go through from that bead to that bead, what happens to the thread is it goes down between the beads, and again, you lose it.
Hidden.
So it's all about hidden. If you work this with a white thread, and then we just work our way along, if you did this with a white thread, you would see it more so. But with a darker colour, so if you've got white seed beads, like in the first kit, I would use a white thread or a clear thread. For the darker ones, you can get coloured threads. We do amazing coloured threads, and you can match them. So when you get to the end, you want to be coming back. So I want my needle to be coming back through there. So I'm just going to slip that up and fetch it back across the edge, and then we're ready now to start following it going up. So again, we've got 1, 2, 3, then a light one, and then 1, 2, 3. And again, if you make a slight mistake so that it doesn't end up completely symmetrical, keep going. Don't worry if there's a slight error in it, because you're doing leaves. Leaves come in all shapes and sizes and are very rarely perfect.
Yes.
So nature says, 3 darks, nature says, it's fine like that, then it's good enough for me.
No.
If I was doing a geometric pattern, it's a different kettle of fish.
Absolutely.
I'd have to have it right. But because it's a natural thing, although, you know, it's a stylised seed bead version of a natural thing, I don't worry that it's not perfect. Right, I'm not going to finish all of this, but I just want to show you when I've got to the end. So as I was saying, I'm going from there to there. So I tend to turn mine round. I'm just going to slip that needle through. Now, I don't want on here to go anywhere else. I want to fetch it 2 sticky uppies, and then I'm putting a bead in the next one, okay? So I'm going to thread my bead, get off my pliers. Do you know those pliers are just so cheeky? So I've got 1 sticky uppie, 2 sticky uppies. I'm going to come through the second sticky uppie, and then I'm ready. So that's actually reduced it. Then I want 1, 2, 3, 4 dark ones. I'll do this next row, and then you've got the idea of how you do the whole thing. Now I think when I've done these beads, I think everyone's turned out slightly differently for such a little pattern, because I just like organic things to be a bit organic.
Absolutely.
So I've now got, we're now got these 4 sticky uppies, and we're now just building this top piece here. Here we go. It's all right. We've got this top bit here, so we've now just done these 4, which I did my line through. We've then got 3, and then we have to do our little shenanigans, and then we reduce again. And you just get the top bit. That just does this top bit of the leaf shape. And then you can make as many or as few as you want to put on them. These are great for going in bouquets. You know, you can make any leaf shape in the same idea. The way I did the pattern itself, I actually got a picture of an ivy leaf from Tinternet, and I overlaid it over the spotty thing, over the graph paper. Brain. Over the graph paper, and then I coloured in the outline.
Fantastic.
So anybody can make their patterns. So just pick your leaf shape and do it, and you can do something like that. So you could add flowers. You could do autumn colours. You've got nice reds and things to do the autumn colours with that. You could do spring ones with some spring flowers. You can take that and go all sorts of places. To attach it, all I did to attach it, how are we doing time-wise?
4 minutes.
4 minutes, okay.
I just made that up, it might not be 4 minutes.
Okay, so to attach it...
3.5 minutes, yes, I was close.
That was very good. I just put a bend at the top, so this is the 1mm wire, and I'm going to start with that, and then I'm going to use my pliers and just follow the outline, and I did them individually because all my flowers were individual, and I'm just going to sort of play with this and bend it into the shape of the leaf. Because I'm rushing this, I'm going to get that very wrong. So I bent this all the way round, and then I used the thread just to sew it on. If I can borrow, excuse me, I've
got a sneeze coming.
So sorry about that.
It's all right.
Thank you.
We turned your mic off, so you weren't deafening everybody.
So if I show you at the back, I followed the shape around, and then I've stitched it in at the back, using the cotton, the bead thread, and then on the front, because I can feed it through the beads, you don't see any of it.
That's amazing.
And then with the 2 ends that I had sticking out the back, one of them I've used and wrapped it around my frame, and the other one I've just turned and put a little spiral on the front to hold it in place.
Wonderful, little tendrils.
Yeah, little tendrils, and that's how you do them all. You just do a frame for each one, and even the big ones just got that one frame, and then just put your little scroll on the front. But with them being on wire, what you can do, of course, is then manipulate them to give those leaves that little bit of texture and shape, rather than just being a flat leaf. So, yeah, it's great. And you can, like I say, I've linked mine in together, but you could quite easily unlink that, and then we could twist that to fit your wrist.
It's amazing.
So, very, very easy to do, very versatile. You could have it coming up your leg, you know, panto and stuff like that. You could have it for a wrist. You could do this sort of technique and actually not put it on a wrist thing, but actually get rid of that bit and have it as a headpiece.
Oh, I love that idea. I like it coming up your leg as well, quite like festival-y and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's something to have fun with, and the kit is so fantastic for it. You could have your Swarovskis in, you could do all sorts of things with it.
Oh,
very versatile.
Awesome. Alison, thank you so much. We've just got time to say goodbye. Not me. I'll be here till 9 o'clock. But
it's been fab.
But we got more. It's been amazing. It's always a pleasure. It's really lovely working with you. Super talented. So inspired again. So, bless you. Thank you. Mwah.
We'll talk boats next time.
We will talk boats next time. Are you going? Do you ever go to the boat show?
I haven't.
Oh, I'm going this year. We had tickets to go last year, but we were in Bangkok, so we couldn't go. So we had to. So we're going to go this year. But yeah, we'll talk boats another time. Find me on Facebook. We'll have a chit chat. Wonderful. We have got more clearance coming up on the other side of this. Until 9 o'clock. Absolutely. But we'll see you when you're back.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. See you New Year's Eve, and I'll see you in 2.
Merry Christmas, Jewellery Maker. Thank you for being with us for another fantastic year. Stay tuned for Christmas Day particularly, because we've got Zena and Mark Smith and a special DVD launch. See you in the new year. Thank you.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery